managed to make it.
I'm so terribly sorry. It's my mistake. I should have come with you, milady.
There's no point in having an escort during my trials for the right to the throne. I'm the one who insisted on that. You are not at fault, Inez. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry.
Lady Lindbergh,
Lord Darkin,
let us return to the castle. Lord Rain would like to speak with you as soon as possible.
I understand.
I've spoken with Lynn. Is it true? Was a Minotaur actually summoned to a city full of people? It resides in the abyss, the deepest parts of the dungeon.
There is no doubt, sir.
In other words, this is the work of someone's intent.
It seems so. The source of the summon is thought to be a mysterious ring found on the corpse of a merchant lying at the scene. When Oaken did his research, he found the magic stone in the ring is of a surprisingly high purity. It is not something that you would normally find on the market.
Minotaurs are a threat A-level demon. Normal people cannot simply just buy something to trap a creature like that.
According to what Oaken says, the crest left on the stone indicates the ring originates from the magic empire of Doritus.
Of course it was Doritus.
He has often provoked us, but it's different this time.
Right. He tried to ensure it would work by binding the princess at the time of the summon. Plus, he isn't even trying to get rid of the evidence.
It's troubling. The plot to assassinate Princess Lindbergh is bad enough, but there seems to be more.
He was waiting for us to initiate a war. It seems they want nothing more than to take what is ours. Our kingdom's prized resource, the relics of the Dungeon of the Lost. Now then, about the man who was able to save Liv's life. With a single broadsword, and in only a few seconds he defeated a Minotaur. Afterwards, the Secret Corps followed his movements but lost sight of him.
They said he disappeared before their very eyes, like some sort of an illusion.
Unbelievable. Just who is this man?
You survived!
Huh? Survived what?
Don't act like you don't know. Last night, a giant demon appeared near the entrance of the dungeon. It was a beast like nothing we've ever seen around here.
Really?
It was over by the construction site. And since we didn't see you come by after work, I got worried.
Sorry about that. Last night I was being followed around by a shady group of characters. So I ducked and hid and went home.
Wait, are you serious? Then why's your face dirty?
Oh, well, I still had to clean the mud out of the drains.
In any case, you're real lucky you didn't bump into that thing while you were out last night. I used to be an A-ring myself, and if I came across him, I'd be dead for sure.
Sounds like the demon was really something awful. Sure glad I only had to deal with a surly cow. So, what happened to the demon?
Well, seems it was taken down by a mystery man with a broadsword, apparently in one blow, too.
Wow. It's a good thing there are people out there who take care of us.
Here, your payment for yesterday's work.
Okay, thanks a lot.
So, are you still not trying to get yourself a decent job?
A decent job? I'm already working as an adventurer, aren't I?
Come on, Nor. I keep telling you, you can earn 30% more. You don't need me taking a cut of your cash.
I have found you.
Huh?
At long last.
You're from last night.
What?
I'm sorry for following you around, but I needed to meet you. So I used my long-distance detection skill to find out where you were.
Oh, I've heard of that. So then your job class is listed as thief.
No, my focus is the magician class. But I also have some knowledge of all 6 skill systems.
Huh?
That's impressive.
They're all just at a basic level, though. Actually, so basic it's embarrassing telling you about them.
You can't possibly mean that.
Hey, is that him? Can't be.
We've got an audience here, so would you mind speaking outside?
Huh?
Ah, what did you do, Nor?
Nothing, I promise. At least nothing that I can think of to get me in trouble.
There shouldn't be too many folks out right now. And plus, my soundproofing and concealment skill can keep people from eavesdropping.
Should I go with her, or what should I do?
Get out there, so that you don't make any more dumb mistakes.
What? Not sure what you mean, but all right.
Man, are we sure that guy actually exists?
If the secret corps couldn't find him, how are we supposed to? I mean, seriously.
Seems like they might be looking for someone.
Don't worry about them. They can't see us. I do apologize for just showing up out of nowhere. I shouldn't have confronted you while you were speaking with the guildmaster.
Oh no, don't worry. That's no big deal. So what is it that I can help you with?
I wanted to properly give you my thanks. I truly appreciate it. You saved my very life last night. And it's not just because you saved my life. What you did amounts to saving the lives of many others in this nation.
Oh no, please. Your skills are far more impressive than mine could ever be. To be honest, I think I may have just gotten in your way.
That is simply not true. I mean, I can't imagine what would have happened to me if you had not rushed to my defense.
Oh, then I humbly accept your thanks.
Personally, I am obligated to give you as much of a reward as possible for your assistance with what happened last night. I want to greatly compensate you with my deepest gratitude.
Yeah, well, your gratitude has already been more than enough. So can we maybe just call everything square?
No, sorry. Please let me thank you properly. My father has also asked to meet you so he can give you his full appreciation.
I don't think that's going to be necessary.
I may not look it, but I'm a person of status. I must give something to the person who I owe my very life to.
Look, I don't need anything.
But there must be something that you're having trouble with, right?
Nothing that I can think of.
If you need, I can even talk to my father about some territory that...
I'm sorry, but I'm good. I need nothing more.
But I want to.
Please don't cry.
This can't happen. You have an obligation to accept my gratitude.
I did.
I will not move an inch until you are willing to accept my gratitude.
I will not leave this spot until you agree to train me in your art.
Okay, look, if I agree to meet with your father, will that be enough?
Great. That's wonderful.
But there's no need for anything extravagant, all right?
Okay, now then, if you'd be so kind, please follow close behind me.
Oh, right now?
Yes, I don't want people to spot us going inside, so I'll use my concealment detection occlusion and multiple others to hide us.
This place is massive. Is this your house?
Yes, I know. It may seem a bit ostentatious and everything, but come on in. Now that I think of it, I'm afraid you still haven't told me what your name is yet.
Oh, right. I'm Noor.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Lord Noor.
And what's your name?
My full apologies. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I am Lindbergh Clays at your service, but my full title can be a little cumbersome and pretentious, so I just go by Lynn for the most part. So you can feel free to just use that whenever you want.
Man, this is really a spacious house. She must be one of those fancy aristocrats or whatever.
So that you don't make any more dumb mistakes.
Is this what he meant?
Oh, perfect. We can ask her where my father is right now.
Welcome back home, Lady Lindbergh.
Hello, Ines. I would like to speak with my father, please.
He is currently in the audience chamber speaking with Rain, milady. Who is this man with you?
This man is my honored guest. He's the one who risked his life to save mine in that attack last night.
We are in your debt. Follow me. I'll lead the way.
She must be the maid. Gotta be hard to do laundry and dishes in that outfit. She might want to rethink that. Oh, she seems super suspicious of me.
What's going on, Ines? What's all this? And why is Lindbergh with you?
I'm not sure I like this place.
Who might this man be?
That's enough, Gilbert. Now step aside. This person is an honored guest of Lady Lindbergh.
Ah, yes. I can only guess if you're here with Lady Lindbergh. Then you're the one we've all been talking about. You sure don't look like very much, do you?
Stop being a nuisance, Gilbert. Also, come along with us to the chambers. The more escorts, the better.
Oh, okay, I'll go too.
Deritus is unbelievable. He doesn't give a damn about the non-aggression treaty nor resolving anything.
His previous request made that obvious.
I need you to hand over all the rights to the dungeon. If I were to lend you my Empire's military power, it shall be beneficial for you as well.
I appreciate such a candid offer, but I'd like to avoid the type of proposal that could result in losing my entire nation.
There will come a day in your future when you shall regret those words.
Father, that might not be the only looming threat for us.
Then the time has finally come.
Brother!
Sister?
Hello, Father.
Lynn.
That is Lynn's father?
Lynn, that is the hermit's cloak. Don't tell me you went back outside the castle again.
I needed to go find the person who saved my life myself, no matter what.
This must be him.
Yes, this is the one who showed up and rescued me last night.
I'm sorry for just showing up like this. Lynn here seemed to be in quite the hurry.
How you are dressed does not matter. I do thank you for making the long journey here.
So you know, I'm not like wealthy or royalty or anything like that. I don't know all the etiquette, and so I'm probably going to do things wrong. So sorry in advance.
On the contrary, I prefer to have a real conversation. At first, I would like to formally show my gratitude. Without your heroic actions, my beloved daughter would be gone forever from this world. I simply cannot thank you enough.
You're welcome, sire. It was my honor, and a blessing to get to speak with you. All right, gratitude accepted. Time to hit the bathhouse and head home.
Nonetheless, I cannot send her savior away without some sort of reward.
Huh?
Tell me what you'd like, whether it be land or money. It matters not. Ask and it shall be yours. What is it you desire, friend?
No, I don't want anything, but thank you.
What? I see. So you have no need for money nor land, do you? Fair enough. How about the treasures from the dungeon? Our country takes great pride in possessing the world's oldest dungeon. All manner of rarities have been unearthed and are stored within the treasure hall. You can walk through our collection of priceless relics and take whatever you like.
That is far too generous, Father.
I don't want any of that either. I mean, I don't need any sort of gift at all, Your Grace. What you have already granted is more than enough.
So, no treasures either. Let's see then. What can we do?
I gotta get out of here.
Here we go. What do you think of this?
Is that a sword? Weird.
A sword it is. I know it doesn't look like much at first glance.
Father, what are you...
It's fine, Rain, please. At this point, I'm afraid it has become nothing more than a mere decoration. This is far better than just letting it sit here unused.
Yes, but Father...
Oh, relax. No one will even notice if I switch it out for the replica. Take it.
Dang, it's super heavy. I'm sure this must be a family heirloom or something. I could never accept this from you.
Oh, no. I simply stumbled upon it while on a journey. I don't even remember where.
He just found it.
It's basically a hand-me-down. Will you at least accept that? It will make me feel better.
Of course, I graciously accept.
Good. Would you like to give it a nice solid swing?
Oh, okay. Physical enhancement. How's this? It is heavy, but not so much that I can't swing it.
Look at that. You can wield it one-handed. Aren't you a strong, sturdy young man?
That is very kind of you, sire.
Also, about my daughter. I would like you to teach her some things. Toughen her up a little. Things are getting perilous out there. I'm rather worried about her.
You want me to? Gosh, no. There's nothing I can teach her. And anyway, it's something she should, decide on her own. When parents meddle too much, their kids kind of tend to head in the opposite direction.
Yes, indeed. I suppose you're right.
Sure does laugh a lot. Well, I better hit the road.
Right. I appreciate your time, good sir. And as Lynn's father, I humbly thank you once again.
The heft would be great for training, but I kind of feel like I was given something valuable. Oh, wait a sec. This sword. It's about the same width as the drain by Auntie Stella's house. This will be great for dredging the muck out of the sewer. I'll try it first thing tomorrow.
Sir.
Huh?
We must talk. Don't worry, I won't take much more of your time.
Oh, crap. What does she want?
First of all, I'd like to apologize for my behavior. My conduct was not appropriate towards the very person who saved Lady Lindbergh's life. I would like to ask you for your forgiveness.
Oh, no. We don't need to do that. And please, you should stand up, really.
Thank you for accepting my apology. It is my sworn duty to protect the people of the Clays family from all dangers they may encounter. And you should understand that said duty always takes precedence over how I treat guests.
Okay. So you are not Lynn's maid after all, are you?
No, I'm not. Let me introduce myself. I am Ines Harness, a member of the Warrior Corps for the Clays family. I serve as Vice Captain.
Sounds like she's a big shot.
From very early in my childhood, I have been known as the Divine Shield, as I was appointed as the personal royal guard of Lady Lindbergh's life. Of course, that means I am the one who must protect Milady at all costs, even if it forfeits my own life. And since you are the person who saved her life, it is as though you saved my life as well.
I didn't do anything all that major, I mean it.
From here on, I shall help you in every way possible. If you need my assistance with anything, let me know.
These people are really overdoing it. Jeez, it's all a bit too much for me, I swear. If anything comes up, I'll ask for you.
But, let me warn you. Lady Lindbergh may have allowed your attitude, demeanor, your speech, and behavior, all unpardonable while in audience with the king. You are not permitted to take on such a familiar manner. That said, should you continue as such, I will no longer be able to overlook your disrespect. Get yourself together, especially in front of the retainers.
Right. And I do appreciate the warning.
Okay. Well, that's all I really wanted to talk to you about. Now then, to whom is it that I find myself so deeply indebted? I would like to have your name, if you don't mind.
I'm Noor.
Noor!
Oh, did I do something wrong again?
No, I'm sorry. It's nothing. Pardon. I must be taking my leave.
Sure. Great. I ticked her off again.
Oh, is our illustrious hero already heading home?
Oh, He's that guy. I should know this.
You may have heard of me. I'm Gilbert. Won't you join me for a moment? I would like you to show me these wonderful talents of yours.
I just want to go home. What could this guy possibly need from me? I've had a big, stupid day and just want to go home. So what exactly is it you want me to do with you?
A sparring session.
Oh, so a mock battle. I don't think I've had a training partner since I was attending the schools.
You may have guessed, but I'm a big thing around here. Feel free to choose whatever weapon you wish. Let me see what our new big thing is truly capable of.
You know what? This is a godsend for an up-and-coming adventurer. Right, so let's do it. I don't know how much of a challenge I'll be for a legend like him, but it is a good chance for me to learn some things.
A sparring session with Captain Gilbert?
Who even is that guy? Hope he enjoys the afterlife.
All right, let's go.
Such polished movement, and the way he controls his pace is pure art. He must have trained excessively to get himself to this level. But why is he so slow? Oh, I think I get it. With me as his opponent, there's no point in showing any clues of what he can do. Time out, please. Huh? thank you for taking it easy on me, but don't feel you have to hold back quite so much.
Noted. What have we here? He may have something after all. My mistake. Sorry about that.
Yes, much faster than before. But more importantly, the moment I evade him, he leaves himself completely open. It's like he's luring me in.
Why can I not make contact?
It's a trap. I don't think he's really fighting yet.
Who is this guy? Let's see you dodge this.
Nice. He changed it up.
Gotcha.
Not even close. You don't have to toy with me. You can go ahead and speed up your attacks. Will do. There's no way. Is he already giving it all he's got? Did all my years of training, did it actually amount to something? Then maybe I might be able to.
Grave!
Very well done. This one's my loss. That was close.
Do you see that? How could anyone evade the captain's grave?
He was using a practice spear with a wider tip, so the wind force sent the guy flying.
If it had been a battle spear, he would have lost his head.
Yeah, really. People with talent like Captain Gilbert are 1 in a million.
Talent, huh? Right. I knew I had a gift for this the moment I held the spear in my hand.
Enough! The winner is Sir Gilbert.
That's the guy they were talking about.
The difference in their power is clear as
No one in the village that can beat that guy anymore.
The more I trained, the more polished my technique became, and the stronger I grew. But
Did you enjoy yourself here in our village?
it was fine, although painfully boring.
I understand you travel to various areas searching for the strongest opponents, but I doubt there's anyone around these parts who can possibly match you spear for spear.
I've defeated every worthy opponent in the entire royal capital. I set out with hopes that I could find someone here.
According to the latest rumors, the balance of power between the kingdom and their neighbors is falling apart. Right now, they are calling for more troops, and people will be gathering in search of fame and fortune. Perhaps you could find someone in their ranks. Return to the capital while they assemble new warriors.
I returned to the royal capital and obsessively continued hunting down demons. And whenever I heard someone formidable join the Corps, I challenged them immediately. And I thoroughly trounced them. This just isn't doing it for me. Is there no one to give me a real challenge? I'm so over this. Every fiber of my being is bored. I am surrounded by such weakness.
I thought I'd find you here.
Instructor,
You're looking glum for someone bestowed such an honorable alias, Mr. Spear Sovereign.
just another cumbersome, obvious title thrust upon me.
Well, that's rather rude of you. I didn't realize a title equal to my own rank was a burden.
I'm just done. How long can I keep clobbering mindless dolts?
What about sparring with Ines?
Spar with Ines? Yes, well, she's strong in her own way. But no matter her approach, I'd win every time. There's no point.
You think so?
Why can there not be more competent competitors like you, Instructor?
Like me, huh? I admit that does sound entertaining.
I'm sure you must be losing it as well. Training soldiers and adventurers who have about as much talent as your pinky finger.
My job is to protect the royal capital. I can't win a war by myself, no matter how skilled I am. Besides, at some point, someone will appear and surpass me.
Someday. Huh? I hope they show up while I'm still able to walk around. If I don't throw myself off a cliff first. A man defeats a Minotaur, basically by himself. I had to see what that person was all about. He showed not an ounce of interest in the most lavish of rewards. And while an audience with the king, so uncouth. His fight was impressive, of course. However, it never felt like he had the power to kill a beast of that size. And yet he did. Why can I not make contact?
You don't have to toy with me. You can go ahead and speed up your attacks.
Careful what you wish for. He did ask for it. So I went at him full force. My most powerful technique, even faster than the speed of sound. Now I knew letting something like that loose on a normal person, they would die. But it was the only way. Right in that moment, I had to reach him with my spear. Draggrave! I had no idea what happened. For the first time in a head-to-head battle, I was soundly defeated. And furthermore...
Very well done. This one's my loss.
What did you say?
I get it. You win. There's no point for us to keep going.
Was he showing me pity because we were in front of my subordinates? I had been humiliated.
What? Just what is it you get? Yeah, let's call it. You were great.
And then there were his parting words.
See ya. I look forward to playing with you again sometime.
What on earth happened to the floor? Did we just do that? I haven't a clue how he did it. He evaded everything. Even my favorite technique at full strength. Looks like things are finally gonna get interesting.
Oh man, that guy had an incredible attack. What was I doing, thinking I was becoming some hidden super adventurer? I had already used both physical enhancement and feather step to avoid it. If he hadn't held back for a moment, so I could run away, I'd be dead right now. He even warned me about pride. Basically told me what he'd do. Wow, he's something else, that guy. Greg, Gerb, or Berg, maybe. Bird, or Richard. No, that can't be right. Well, whatever his name is, I am in awe. I have so much more to learn. Perfect for scraping out muck. I mean, it even gets the really stubborn, sticky stuff stuck on the bottom. This may be the best sword ever created.
Whoa, he made quick work of that.
Right? He does such a wonderful job.
Just like Lynn's dad said, even if you're a little rough with it, it won't get a scratch. Of course, it's already so dinged up at this point. Who can really tell if it got a few more scratches?
Nor! Huh? Can you take care of my train next?
Yeah, I'll be right over. It's great that my drain clearing job is going well, but because of the big demon incident, I've had to stop my dirt hauling job for a while. And since I can only take F-rank jobs, when work in the royal capital dries up, there'll be entire days where I have nothing to do. Now that I've got this great new tool, I may as well use it to try to help people. Oh, I could use this as an oar. Nah, I'd have to buy a boat first. Or pizza, but it costs money to buy an oven. Hang on, as long as I have the space for it, I can use it as a griddle. But well, the problem is the firepower. Tiny flame. With my abilities, the best I can do is light a flicker at the end of my fingertip. I trained and trained at those schools, and all I could get was a faint little glimpse of any skill. Huh?
Hello, Lord Nor. Good morning to you.
Lynn.
You are not permitted to take on such a familiar manner.
Berg, me most noble lady.
Oh, just call me Lynn. Did someone tell you to be formal with me?
No, anyways, what are you doing here?
Sorry for just showing up. I went to the guildmaster and asked where you were. Am I bothering you?
No, I don't think I ever said my exact location. Oh yeah, that's right. One of her thief skills is finding out where things are. So what brings you out here to see me?
Well, sir, I have a request to ask of you. It's just, I want you to accept me as your loyal page.
What's that supposed to be?
Well, a page is someone who takes care of your everyday necessities as they learn new techniques and absorb knowledge from you. If I had to say, it's close to an assistant or having an apprentice. Just allowing me to be around you will be enough. I will cause you no trouble at all. So if you would please be so kind as to please...
No thanks.
Huh? Oh, was there something you were unhappy with from the other day? Or perhaps you think that maybe someone as young as me would be too unreliable?
No.
If you give me permission to stay, I'm sure I can be a tremendous help to you. Not to brag, but I earned the highest achievements in history from the 6th Royal Capital
Congratulations. Lynn, there is nothing at all that I can teach you that you haven't already learned. And I really don't need anybody's help, okay? I can do what I need all on my own.
Oh, then my family will pay you a very handsome instructor's fee.
I know. I don't need any money.
In that case, you can use me to do whatever you'd like. As an assistant for requests from the Adventurers Guild or for odd jobs. Anything at all.
Don't need you to do that either.
Then...
I'm sorry. I just don't need you. It's just the truth.
Please, let me show you that I can be of help to you. I hope this will make you believe me. Now, observe. Icicle dance! Hellflare! This is one of the highest levels of magic skills that I can use. It is called Hellflare. And... the Mist Blade. This is a secret of the Thief class. The Sovereign of Shadows imparted this knowledge unto me. And also... Divine Slash! That is the sacred class skill of a swordsman, the Divine Slash. It's a specialized technique used against the undead. Oh, and also...
I get it. That's enough.
Then do I have permission to become your personal page?
Please stop. Why is she doing this? She's somehow mistaken me for somebody who's worth learning from. After everything she just showed me? I mean, come on. I feel like a grade schooler compared to her. It's embarrassing. It's kind of obvious there's nothing I can teach you.
But I promise. My power has been recognized by the 6 sovereigns, and if you let me join you, I'm sure I can assist you in some meaningful way. I still think I'm nothing impressive compared to the likes of you, but I could still learn. I beg you.
She just doesn't get it. Wait, I know. I'll just show her the sad truth. Earlier you showed me the amazing skills you've managed to acquire through your training. Now see the extent of my skills. Tiny flame.
The young boy with no talent. Throughout the years, the instructors at the Royal Capital's training schools would tell stories of this young boy. However, everyone interpreted them as fairy tales created to teach lessons. Because the idea of that young boy was preposterous, borderline ludicrous. As a mere 12-year-old, he attended all 6 training courses known for their daunting and rigorous nature at the royal schools, and he completed the full term for each. Somebody like that cannot possibly exist. Everyone knows that. Even the toughest warrior would give up after 3 days in that 3-month-long course, let alone a child. And I thought the same thing, until I met that person. Instructor Oaken showed me something once. You said you wanted to teach me something.
My dearest Lady Lindbergh, have a quick look at this flame.
The tiny flame got bigger.
Ha-ha! Interesting, don't you think? Depending upon the training that one has received, even the base-level skill Tiny Flame can grow this large. It has no practical use, of course. For me, who has lived 200 years and has some time on his hands, it's just a bit of fun.
Tiny Flame. I tried countless times to do it myself too, but I couldn't make the flame even slightly larger. This is not something that could be done in a day, but it requires devotion to your studies for a very long time. And that's precisely why I was so stunned I couldn't speak. It was many times bigger than what the world's greatest sorcerer Oaken had done. A tiny flame that outclassed any I'd ever seen.
You see that? This is my tiny flame. And my other 5 class skills are exactly like this. Please tell me you understand what this means.
Basically, all 6 of his class skills are extraordinary. Why did I even bother showing off to such a monumentally powerful person? Just some exaggerated high-level skills that I've only memorized? He repelled those attacks from that Minotaur's axe with only a single broadsword in his hands. He didn't brag about his power, no, in fact, he quietly went on working for other people. If I could put it into one word, I'd say he's strong. Not only in body, but in mind as well. He has the fortitude to live life on his own, so he will never yield to anyone. In the future, I will be in the position to lead this kingdom alongside my brother. The motto of the Clay's royal family is, those of royal blood must be strong. That's why, more than anything, I must learn how to achieve such strength.
Thanks for the meal.
Lord Nor, I figured out what you need of me. I'll control my pride and my immaturity. Until the great day comes when you will recognize me as your page, I will follow behind you wherever you may go and learn everything I can. I want you to teach me everything. Instructor.
Instructor?
The answer that I am in pursuit of. The supreme strength that generations upon generations of the Clay's royal family have sought resides within this man.
Oh, why is this happening to me?
Why him, of all people? What was Father thinking? Giving a man of unknown lineage the Black Blade. It was from back when Father was an adventurer. He and the Sovereign Six had pushed deep into the darkest corner of the Dungeon of the Lost. It was a long and dangerous quest that upon exiting yielded a prime dungeon relic. That blade is made of an unknown material, harder than mithril, orichalcum, or even mana metal. No matter the technique or skill used, nothing can cause even a scratch upon it. It has become known as the Unbreakable Blade. The biggest question is, given its resilience, how could such an indestructible material have gotten so beaten up? That sword has value beyond that of a weapon. How could he just let such a thing go? No. I'm thinking about this wrong. Father has also noticed the sense of unrest hanging over the country. In all likelihood, he is putting his faith in that man. The one who defeated a rampaging Minotaur and saved Lynn's life. He might very well be our secret weapon for whatever is sure to happen in the future.
Oh, wait, Lynn. Can you be seen out here in public?
Yes, first and foremost, I am an adventurer.
Well, okay. I'm thinking we should go to the guild after we eat.
That sounds terrific, Instructor.
Oh, man. I'm really not the type of guy who should be considered capable enough of instructing anybody anything. How did everything get so complicated? And she just follows me around. Everywhere. All the time. Once I get some real work from the guild, she'll finally be able to grasp how clueless I am out there and drop this whole instructor nonsense.
I hope that you can find a befitting task soon, Instructor. Let's eat.
Nor, why are you here with Lady Lindbergh?
Master. As an adventurer, I go by the name Lynn. No need to add any titles.
Okay. My apologies, Lynn. Hey, what's all this, Nor? Did anything else happen to you yesterday?
Oh, well, it's kind of difficult to explain.
Well, one of our rules is not sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Forget I asked.
Oh, I was hoping he'd give me some advice.
So, what brings you in today? Looking for work?
Oh, yeah. One that 2 people can do if possible.
A two-person job, huh? So if I remember correctly, you're Silver B rank, right?
Yes.
If you two form a party together, you can take on the goblin hunting job in the outskirts of the capital.
Oh man! A goblin hunting job? Goblins are the monsters that adventurers all over the world fight to put their skills to the test. Wait, sir, can we really take on an adventure like that?
Yeah, Lynn can accept silver tasks like this all on her own, but bringing along a partner like you with a lower rank than hers is a big liability. Normally, the job will drop down a rank or two, though.
I don't believe this. A quest outside the castle. Whoa, hold it. This means I'm completely taking advantage of Lynn's adventurer rank. And let's be real. Up until now, all I wanted is for her to go back home. She sees right through me. I'm such a scumbag, and she knows it. Even so, she does still want to be here. All the time.
What's wrong, Instructor?
Well, yeah. Sure you're okay with this? I mean, as it is, I'm relying solely on your rank to take on this goblin hunting job.
Of course I'm okay with it. If there's anything I can do for you, just say the word, all right?
Oh, seriously? Yes, I do feel kind of bad for using her status to get ahead. But hey, one of my lifelong dreams is finally coming true. All right, we're heading out.
Wait, I haven't told you where you're going or anything.
Oh yeah, right.
But you want to take it anyway, don't you?
Well, of course.
Now, don't go nuts out there. A low threat level doesn't mean that it's easy peasy, okay?
Don't you worry, I'm well aware of my limitations.
You're going to this area here. Only report what you catch.
That's the Forest of Beasts.
Correct. The right ear will be the proof of your success. You won't be getting paid without it. So be sure to bring it back.
Understood. Bring back the right ear.
So there have been reports of their numbers diminishing quite a bit lately. If you don't come across one, then go ahead and pick some medicinal herbs.
Right.
Now go on, get on with it. And I'm serious, don't get hurt.
And here we go. Open the gate! Adventure onward.
Right, sure thing.
So we are in the Forest of the Beasts. The trees are getting pretty dense, aren't they? These are different types of plants than what we see in the southern forests. They're gargantuan.
The ecological system here is very unique.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Lynn, what kind of creatures are goblins?
What?
I mean, I'd like to at least hear about them beforehand.
Sure. Normally, they hunt small animals as prey and eat the fruits off trees. But they've been attacking humans for sustenance lately. If we leave them be, their numbers grow too large, which leads to a food shortage, which in turn would overflow into human villages. That's why adventurers are regularly dispatched to hunt them and control their numbers.
Control them?
The health of the ecological system of the forest actually depends on whether or not there are goblins, which means we don't want to hunt them to extinction either. Also, this forest has rare flora and fauna that are not found in other places. So it's sometimes used for training, for beginner adventurers to forage and hunt.
Good to know. Not only does Lynn have the skills, she knows all sorts of stuff. What can I possibly teach this person? You got anything?
Afraid not. None here either.
That's strange, right?
Under normal circumstances, we would have encountered a few of them already. I suppose the rumors about the goblin numbers dwindling are true. I'm getting something from a creature to the northwest. I'll pinpoint its location.
So we found one?
Yes. It shouldn't take too much time to get there. Let's go take a look.
It keeps getting darker and darker.
There are some extremely old trees in this area. Makes it hard for the sun to shine through. Goblins are known to prefer a place like this.
Of course they would.
Huh?
What's wrong?
The presence of a monster was right up ahead, but all of a sudden, it disappeared.
It's gone?
Yes.
Monsters are living beings like us, right? So you think that they can maybe just die from illness or old age?
Yeah, I guess that could be a possibility. It was around here. I don't see anything.
Yeah, me neither. No, wait, hold on. What is that? Wait, what is that?
It's a goblin. A big one, too.
So that's a goblin? It's way bigger than I imagined. They're said to be one of the weakest, but there's a huge difference in hearing about it and meeting one face to face. The gnarly beast has all the calling cards. Green skin, walking on two legs, piercing glowing eyes. And they use tools. I'll bet all you higher-ranked adventurers handle these guys like they're nothing. Huh? Okay, so she's freaked out. She may be blessed with abilities, but she has very little actual combat experience. Huh? You don't need to be frightened. We're only up against a goblin. Terrifying. But worry about that later. We got this.
Right! Let's go! Uncover! It can't be. No. It's the Goblin Emperor. A subspecies of the Goblin King, considered an extreme threat. The Goblin Emperor is a beast created from genetic manipulation by mankind. In fact, the deviant research that brought forth this forbidden knowledge is now banned. On top of that, this one eats its own kind, ingesting their power and growing even stronger.
You don't need to be frightened. We're only up against a goblin.
Wait a minute. Did Nor come here because of this goblin? He was so excited to take on this job because he wanted to eliminate a threat no one else knew about.
I got your back, Lynn.
That's right. I am not alone. Right! Let's go!
Harry! Harry! Trying to corner me? Nah, I ain't gonna let that happen. Lynn!
On it! Full wind cutter! Icicle dance! I can't hit him!
I didn't think it could be so quick. Harry!
Instructor!
Are you all right?
Look out!
Harry! Harry!
I have to do something. Huh? Hang on. Where's the wound? Goblin Emperors shouldn't be able to recover so easily. That's it! Instructor! The stone on his forehead! If you can get that off, we can defeat it!
No way! He was watching how many I could handle. I can't block them all.
Wind blast! Are you okay?
Yeah.
I knew it! It's constantly replenishing its power with the Mana Stone.
Oh.
If we keep fighting like this, we're going to run out of both stamina and magic.
magic attacks aren't able to hit him and keep him down, nothing I can do is gonna work. Oh, hey Lynn, can you aim that attack at my back?
Wait, what? You mean Wind Blast?
Yeah.
That move is powerful enough to demolish castle walls. You don't possibly want me to...
I think I'll be okay. I have this to protect me. Our only chance of getting out of here is to be faster.
Okay. Here we go.
Let her rip!
Full Wind Blast!
Physical enhancement! Feather step! Low heel!
Instructor!
Where's the stone?
It's right here.
Lynn, can you be the one to finish it off? And please don't let it suffer any more than it already has.
Yes, of course I can. Crash layer!
I'm sorry, Goblin. I think I'll refrain from any more goblin slaying for the time being. I was way overconfident and got into too many dangerous situations. I'll have to do a lot more training before taking on the next challenge.
So it was a goblin emperor, huh? It must have been quite powerful. With this size mana stone, it's larger than normal.
According to the reports, it was several times the size of a goblin king.
I'm sure it was. The size is unusual. The Magic Empire may be responsible for the event itself. But still, the stone though.
We think, sir, it could be a demon's heart from the holy theocracy of Mithra.
How is Lynn?
Only minor wounds.
It must have been a terribly hard battle. It's amazing they were able to survive.
The monster itself hid behind a powerful seal and ambushed them in the forest of beasts. The lady believes it had been there a few days, and in fact, maybe even more than that.
A few days? So this seal is one that not even the Secret Corps can perceive. But how are they transporting such a bulky thing all the way here in the first place? If they use summoning magic, the sensory network in the capital should have caught it. Did nothing show up in the perimeter?
The number of goblins was decreasing, so the Adventurers Guild requested an investigation into it.
There may have been several similar cases in other areas as well.
This report is a summary of questionable instances from the last 3 months.
Well done, gentlemen. Continue with the inquiry.
Well, look at you. I never thought that the little runt from way back when would grow up to slay goblins.
It was so much nastier than I thought it would be. But Lynn came in at the last moment, and we managed to get the job done, no problem.
Oh no, that's not how it went.
It happened. My very first hunt. I should celebrate. It may be just another quest to other adventurers, but to me, this is, everything.
You did well. Best to just watch from the sidelines and let her handle it. And I guess probably it's the wiser choice too, eh?
You know what? I'm just grateful I got to help her out a little bit. I have no idea where I'd be if Lynn hadn't been there.
But I'm the one that just helped you out, remember?
Well, even goblins can still be a threat to newbies from time to time. But it was a good experience for you, right?
Exactly, it certainly was. Until I saw one in real life, I had no idea goblins were anything like that. And who knew about the stone on its forehead being a weak point?
A stone on the forehead? What are you talking about?
Yeah, kind of a shiny reddish color. And kind of pretty, actually.
Oh, you mean a monostone. It's normally buried in the heart or the throat. Are you sure that was really a goblin, my boy?
Yeah, well, of course, a goblin, right?
Indeed! If that's what you say it is, Instructor, then that is that, no matter what anybody says.
Might have been a rare type, I guess. All right, let's see the proof of the kill. I'm gonna get your cash. The right ear? I told you to bring back the right ear. No way.
We might have set that goblin on fire.
You did what?
At night, the sound leaves me unable to sleep. There seems to be more stray cats and dogs now. Grandfather went for a walk and has yet to return. The nearby forest suddenly fell silent. For a few days now, the livestock have been afraid of something and it's affecting their health. It seems to be happening all over the place. Wait. That's similar to what happened in the Forest of the Beasts. If the enemy has already encroached this deep into the country, all who use Search and Uncover, you need to form a network and dispatch to these areas now. Also, call on the 6 sovereigns. This is urgent.
All of them? Really?
Yes, hurry, do it now! Why did I not take notice of this earlier? What is this? Are those bastards of the Magical Empire really going this far? What did we do to provoke such actions? Do they really want into the dungeon so badly they resort to this? Countless lives will be caught in the line of fire! It's as if their only desire, their only purpose is coming into our realm just to destroy it!
It's a good thing we got a little money in the end, huh?
You got that right. Good grief. I guess I'll do you a favor then.
What's this?
It's in celebration of your first hunt. Go on now, take it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, don't worry about it. One goblin only gets you so much anyways.
Food somehow tastes better after taking on a mission.
Sure does.
Okay, so how long is this girl gonna be sticking around? Her folks must be worried sick about her.
Thanks so much for the meal. Now then, I think I'll head back to my home for the day and check on a few things.
Oh, great.
Is that okay? Instructor?
Of course, that's quite all right. You were a really big help today.
Oh, please. I absolutely look forward to assisting you again, as long as you'll have me.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Lynn.
Rain.
Sir Nor. Sorry for the sudden request, but would you do me the service of taking my sister to the Mountain District tomorrow morning?
Huh?
Me?
I can give you a carriage and an escort. I'm sorry I'm not able to give you any more details right now, but it would be of great help to me.
I see. Sounds like I'll need to pack up for this journey.
We will pay you well and cover your expenses. Please, sir, you are the only person I can trust with this task.
And here we are, taking on a quest through the guild. Master said to kick back and relax while on the way there, and, well, that sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. But to be honest, the real reason I accepted the task is because I've never been on a carriage before, and I wanted to see what it's like. For somebody like me, who's never really left the capital, this is all the payment I could ever need. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to go to a bunch of other countries too. What's up, Lynn? Don't you want to see the scenery? I mean, it's just about time for the wheat harvest. We sure do live in a land of plenty, don't we?
Okay.
One day, I want to become a normal adventurer and do these journeys on my own.
I'm sorry my brother dropped this request on you all of a sudden.
Don't worry about it. I am getting paid for coming along, and I owe you for the goblin hunt we just did anyway.
things first. You will travel northwest of the capital via carriage towards the mountain district of Tauros. There, I need you to just sit tight for a while. After that, but only if everything seems to be copacetic, you'll cross the mountain to the holy theocracy of Mithra.
Are you really okay with me just sort of coming along for the ride?
Think of it as like a vacation. That is, if nothing happens.
I hope that everyone back home is going to be okay while we're away.
Don't worry. They'll be fine.
Huh?
This is all just part of the plan.
What was that?
The prince himself told me to keep my orders a secret.
In the near future, the capital will fall into unprecedented crisis. Should you receive report of its destruction, at that time, take Lynn and together with Sir Nor flee to Mithra as quietly as possible.
Does Lady Lindbergh know of this, sir?
She does not. If I were to tell her, she would surely refuse and stay behind.
But if there's an emergency, I will be nowhere near the castle.
This is of utmost importance. You are the only one I can trust with this task. Inez, it is your duty to get her somewhere safe. I'm counting on you.
Yes, Your Highness. I'm sorry. I must apologize that you've become caught up in this.
You make a simple trip sound so serious. And I gotta say, you haven't been looking too well. Are you sure you're feeling okay?
I'm just a little troubled by something. But keeping you safe is another one of my responsibilities. You need not worry.
Thanks, but I'm not really worried about anything. I'm sure I can protect myself if something comes up, and can always run away if I need to.
You won't need to do that.
Oh?
I have a shield. I can protect you.
You have a shield? But where is it? I haven't seen you carrying anything.
In my case, I don't need something to carry. In fact, it's better in many ways if I have nothing.
Huh?
It will be easier if I just show you. Now, Divine Shield.
Whoa, that's amazing! I've never seen anything like it.
Listen, if anything happens to us, hide yourself behind this barricade of light. Neither weapons nor magic can get through.
Yeah, sure thing. Don't have to tell me twice. According to Lynn, the guy with the spear who let me train with him at the practice grounds, I think it was Gil? Phil? No, Armadil? Anyway, he's so great, he was able to bring down a dragon all on his own. And she is no less powerful than he is. They're on a whole different level than me. I get into trouble with just a single goblin. That is a remarkable talent. Seriously.
Talent, huh? Shortly after being taken into an orphanage, I noticed there was a mysterious power growing within me.
Enos, what's that thing? It sure is pretty. Ow! It cut me!
Someone call Director Sane.
I healed her, so you need not worry anymore, my dear. Now, show me the power you were using earlier.
Aha! You have a gift that has been given to you from the heavens.
A gift?
And a historically rare one at that. It could become a sharpened blade able to cut anyone down, or even a shield to protect against adversaries. Depending on how you use it, it could even annihilate an entire country.
Ines, was it? It's all right. You can start learning to use it beginning now.
Okay, I'm ready now.
After that, I was taken in by the Sovereign Shield Den Dog, and I learned from the 6 sovereigns how to use my power. Even so, I could not quell the fear that I would hurt someone again. Naturally, I started to put distance between myself and others, and I became detached. I drifted away from everyone. At least, I thought I had. I would like to have your name, if you don't mind.
I'm Nor.
Nor! I knew that name very well.
wanted?
Dandog was my foster father, and the instructor I held in the highest regard.
Sir Dandog.
He was always teaching me, and I heard that name from him.
It never seems to end, does it? The onslaught shows no sign of relenting.
Yes, I fear the soldiers are beginning to fatigue.
It's heavy times like these. I wish that Noor was still around.
That name again.
Oh, forget that. Never mind. We must be steadfast. Come along.
Noor, someone worthy of respect by my father. Even though I have been right here. My yearning for his acknowledgement grew inside me. I still feel it. I am somehow still envious of a man I have never met. And now it's gotten worse, ever since he appeared before me. But no, I cannot allow my feelings to cloud my judgment. I am the shield of the Clay's kingdom. I protect Lady Lindbergh with my very life. That is my duty.
What's that? There's a path in the wheat fields. But it doesn't really look right.
Sir Noor, something wrong?
I don't know. I thought I saw something strange over there cutting through the field.
Stop it, S! I'm coming!
So it begins.
Reporting in! Several beasts have appeared around the capital. The Warrior Corps are handling it, but we don't have enough soldiers for them all.
Have the Swordsman Company block the roads immediately to fend them off. Instruct that all citizens be evacuated. Also, tell the Secret Corps and the Hunter Corps to send as many as possible to fight the monster horde and help stave off casualties. Do not allow a single citizen to fall.
Right.
That damned Eritis.
There will come a day in your future when you shall regret those words.
He has finally come to make good on his threats he boasted about, has he?
I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I do not believe it will end with this.
Suppose not. The Sovereigns?
We have dispatched them all. Monsters have been seen in various locations. And at each one, we had no choice but to engage.
Defend this place at all costs! Don't leave a single one alive!
Our forces have been spread thin. That's unfortunate.
Yes. But Lynn is safe. She should be deep within the mountains by now.
I have to kill them all. I have to kill them all. No, I don't believe it. A Black Death Dragon. Why is such a vicious creature in a place like this? Hold on! Did you not notice? We did not see that boy in the field before. It was only when you used your uncover skill that he appeared, along with the Black Death Dragon.
You mean that kid is... demon folk?
Yes. You've heard of them, haven't you?
I have. They appear to be the same as humans, but they are demi-humans who have the special ability of establishing a mental bond with monsters.
If anything, they are closer to beasts than they are with humans, and they are considered aberrations, and dangerous. There are records from 200 years ago when the holy theocracy of Mithra was almost wiped out by demi-humans who were manipulating powerful monsters.
Because of that, the demon folk have been continuously hunted by humans. They were thought to be extinct.
Well, now it would appear some of their descendants are still around. If that's the case, then of course they must hold some intense hatred towards humans for their eradication.
So the boy must have manipulated the dragon to follow him here.
That is a species which dwells in the marshlands. They're not known to go where humans live. It is unheard of. Meaning clearly that boy intends to lead that monster to the royal capital and do harm to the citizens of our kingdom. It must have been the shock of being exposed by Uncover that caused the boy to lose his mental hold on the dragon. Why would Nor do that? Why protect someone like that? It's foolish. Very foolish. What on earth is that man doing? What is he even thinking?
Whatever it is, let's help him out!
Wait right there. We cannot help Nor right now. He's on his own with this.
This frog, it's not so powerful, and moves kind of slow. That goblin was way tougher than this. If I can just hold on until Lynn and Inez get here, we can take it out. Oh. If I jump out of the way, the kid will get hit. What is this?
That liquid right there is the true horror of the dragon.
It's poison. A deadly one at that. My head is spinning. I'm losing control of myself. Inez was trying to say something. She must have been trying to tell me that this is no ordinary frog.
It brings nothing but ruin to all in its path. A special kind of death.
Instructor Nor!
You mustn't go! A poisonous mist will come next.
Please let me go to him!
I can't. My duty is to protect you. You're staying here. If I can hold back its attacks from here somehow, at least the princess can escape. The kingdom needs her to survive. Please understand, the very existence of the kingdom is at stake here.
But Inez!
Princess, you need to understand. One breath of that noxious gas would be fatal. Even if Sovereign Healer Sane were here, you might not recover.
No way!
Here it is! Quick, get behind me! So for now, you just need to make sure you survive.
Purification won't make it in time. Instructor!
Sir Nor, I am sorry. I am but a mere soldier. I chose this path because of my admiration for Shield Sovereign Dandog. When I see someone in the teeth of danger, I want to protect them, but now... That's impossible. Still? In that condition?
It's heavy times like these. I wish that Nor was still around.
Who is this man anyway? He isn't being foolish. He's exactly the type of person I've always looked up to and sought out. Doing whatever you can to protect someone, even if you must sacrifice yourself. A true shield. But I thought... I heard he was...
Okay then. I think I can make this work out after all.
possess the power to control magical beasts.
You worthless, disgusting rats.
I once heard that a long time ago, it was an ability that only controlled livestock. But then someone started using it to command monsters in the war. And as a result, killed a bunch of people. So we became loathed.
I told you not to look at me with those dead eyes.
We were kicked. Physical abuse became a daily occurrence.
Why? You beat me.
I'll tell you when you can speak.
When I asked a question, I was beaten until I was almost unrecognizable, and my food rations were taken away for 3 whole days. Also, because of the cursed power, I was able to read the minds of the people around me.
So that thing is demon folk. I bet it's the one who killed my mother.
Probably planning a way to exterminate all us humans.
I'm furious. It should have been that best.
And when they found out that I could read their minds, it got worse. They got even more violent.
It can read minds? How dreadful.
This is exactly why they can't be trusted. Disgusting vermin. They all just need to die.
But no matter what awful things happened to me, I never retaliated. I never even thought of doing so. Even though I hated that I was feared, despised, and attacked, I never tried to, nor wanted to, hurt anyone. More than anything, I just didn't want to see any more blood. However...
You have the power to help make a difference, just by taking these monsters with you.
Huh?
Demon folk can be useful to people, to the whole nation. What could bring you more pride?
I can be useful to people?
If you simply do what I tell you to do, you will never be beaten again, I promise you. And you will be fed only the finest foods. And not just you, that goes for everyone else here as well. But if you refuse, then you're right back at it. Unless, of course, things were to get even worse for you.
The Master wore a magical device on his forehead, so I couldn't read his mind. But he was a man who always kept his word. So... I trusted him. He had never lied to me. I have to kill them all. I have to kill them all. The seal. I can't control it anymore. I messed up. No. Everyone's going to suffer again because of me. Because of me. Okay. Now it can just kill me. I may not have helped anyone, but I didn't hurt anyone either. And that's enough. I can die here. And if I'm to be reborn, I only hope I won't have to spend that life with so much suffering. I hope I can be at least a little more useful to someone. And I hope I can have something delicious to eat at least once. Life doesn't have to be this way.
Perry!
Huh? Why is this person protecting me? No! The bleeding stopped.
Mom, Dad, I'm gonna go gather ingredients for the day.
It all started a short while after I returned from the training schools in the royal capital. It was dinner time.
I got a whole lot this time. These will be great to dry out in the sun. And then I can pickle these. And let me see. I guess I'll stick these in a soup. Hey, that's pretty good.
Even if there was something disgusting in there, I thought it would just give me a bit of a stomachache. But it was highly poisonous.
Bad idea. Low heel. This is it. Dragon's Ruin. Mom had always told me never to eat this one. How could I have forgotten that? I still have work to do. Low heel. Well, that's weird. I'm feeling better. But I'm still hungry. Dragon's Ruin. I have to be careful. A poison spike. I think it's...
It was also highly poisonous.
I don't know why, but I'm feeling okay. If I can survive eating poison, maybe I can eat this too. I don't believe it! This actually tastes really good! The poison is spreading slower than yesterday. I'm gaining some tolerance. All right! This might mean that I'm starting to get a new ability. This is awesome!
From that moment on, I developed a taste for poisonous things. On occasion, I collapsed, and in the end, I didn't acquire any skills. But I could eat poisonous things without dying. Only some vomiting and a little blood.
Oh man, I love it! I can't believe that poisonous creatures are this delicious! Oh, who even knew?
And that's probably why. This isn't hitting me too hard.
Instructor!
At first, I couldn't counteract the poison, so I coughed up some blood. But I know from experience that much is no big deal. Is the kid okay? My low heel detox seems to have taken effect.
Harry!
Wow. How can he take on such a horrible creature all by himself?
Harry!
Oh man, I guess this is it. It's about to give it one last shot. But...
Harry!
This stench is awful. Dear God. Strange that such a huge and dangerous frog is just outside the city. Oh well, for me, I bet this big fella is probably pretty tasty. Oh, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Nah, he's not looking too good. I should probably have Lynn give him a look over. That really was a close one, kid. Are you out here all by yourself?
No, sir. I was the one... I'm the one who brought that thing here. Because I promised to bring it to the city.
He was bringing it to the city? And why would he promise to do that? And promise who? Wait, he can't mean... That has to be it. That frog must be be for a giant feast. And actually, if you're trying to deliver that much fresh meat, getting it there while still alive is the best way to do it for sure. Now I understand why he had to use a seal to hide himself, to be safe and not get robbed. Plus, I'm sure a city that large would have the techniques to manage such a poison properly. And you know what? I bet this kid even put in all the time and effort to raise this frog from the start.
Grow up strong and healthy. Good boy, that's it. Get a good jump in. You're doing great.
I'm the worst. I ruined the delivery of his precious livestock. I'm sorry I messed everything up. I'm not sure what this is worth, but I'll pay for it. I don't have much money on me right now, so you know it's gonna take me some time.
No, wait a second. You don't have to pay for it.
But...
it's really okay. Don't worry.
Wait, no, are you sure? But it's in so many pieces now.
No, it's fine, really.
Okay, then. So, how did you even get that creature this far anyway? I can't imagine you could have dragged it here.
Well, I can control monsters. That's how I was able to bring it all the way here.
What do you mean you can control them? That's incredible. This tiny kid can really manipulate something that enormous? Kid, it's mind-boggling. Are there other people in the world who have that skill?
Huh? Skill?
Is it not one?
I was born with it, so it's just something I can do.
You say you were born with it, so you've been able to do that since you can remember, huh? That's impressive, kid. A remarkable gift like that can only be sent down from the gods in the heavens.
Well, you see, I'm demon folk.
Demon folk?
Yeah, all demon folk can do that sort of thing.
Okay, so I would have to assume that demon folk are a people who all possess that ability, and it's nothing really special for you.
Yeah.
I've imagined so many times about what I'd do if I had that skill. I'd have animals help work the fields and stuff. And if I could use birds, it'd be nice to have them deliver letters. At night, I wouldn't have to worry about getting attacked by stray dogs. I mean it, I'm kind of jealous.
So then you're not afraid of the demon folk? You don't hate me for what I can do?
What do you mean?
There are a lot of people out there who are scared of my power and really hate that I have it.
Who on earth would hate a cool power like that? For real, I don't think you should pay much mind to them. Those fools can say what they want, but that's a super useful ability.
Useful? Me? Really?
Of course, that's what I've been trying to tell you, my friend. It's great. I wish I could take it off your hands.
Really? Can someone like me really be needed and considered helpful? Do you really mean it?
Unlike me, this kid was blessed with a desirable ability. So why does he have so little self-worth? He probably has plenty to deal with right now, but I'm sure he's going places. Telling you, buddy, your talent is a wonderful thing. People need that way more than they need me.
Are you all right?
Yeah, completely fine.
I must treat you immediately.
No need. I'm really okay now. I'm not even bleeding. Not to brag, but I'm strong against poison.
You would have to be. That wasn't just any poison. That was a miasma, I'm sure of it. An extreme toxin that even ruins the very soil. He took a direct attack and then carried on like it was nothing. Wait, there is one possibility. Sacred Spirit. Instructor Sane, the Sovereign of Salvation, once showed it to me. By honing the body and mind like a reverend saint. This technique purifies everything it touches and heals all wounds. It is the perfection he found at the end of his rather unconventional training. It took Instructor Sane 40 years, but Nora has managed to achieve it while still young.
Oh yeah, Lynn. Why don't you take care of this kid first?
I'm fine. I don't need help, thank you.
Pale skin, hair of silver mixed with light blue. Dark eyes that seem like they're pulling you into their depths. It must be... Are you a demon folk?
Yeah, demon folk. You know your stuff.
Yes, well, instructor, this child, what are you planning to do?
If I can, I want to take him in the carriage.
Lenore, you can't.
What? Why not?
They are a dangerous race. Most countries immediately exterminate them. You really okay with that, instructor? This child is demon folk, and the monster it brought caused all this.
It sure is unfortunate that the wheat field got destroyed, but he can't finish his job with the poison frog because of me. I feel bad.
Do you mean that Black Death Dragon?
You were bringing that to the city? He's just a child, but he must know how dangerous that is.
So you promised someone to bring the Black Death Dragon with you. Who asked you to do that?
I don't really know. They wouldn't tell me who it was.
Concealing the truth will do you no good. It is very important that you tell us what you know.
I really don't know who they are. I'm sorry. This is just the way it seems to work.
His frightened demeanor and the look in his eyes, it's clear as day. This child is a slave. Slaves are outlawed within the Clay's kingdom, but that isn't the case in some places. In all likelihood, he's a child soldier whose status is being taken advantage of. Do you have a place you call home?
I'm afraid I was blindfolded part of the way here. I wouldn't even know how to start going back to where I came from.
Okay, then what do you think about this idea? I would like to give him a ride to the nearest city.
What was I thinking? My father often warned me not to be misled by rumors, and to trust my own eyes when passing judgment on others. But from the moment we met him, I only saw a boy from a wicked race that I had always been taught to fear. I didn't see him as a malnourished child with thin legs and arms and no place to go. I'm ashamed of myself for being so small-minded.
Now then, what's your name?
Rollo.
Oh yeah? That's a great name. It'll be easy to remember.
Inez, I have a favor to ask of you. Can we take this child? Can we bring Rollo with us?
Lady, please. I know how you feel. However...
If there's no room, he can have my spot.
That is not the problem, okay? The demon folk are not allowed entry into Mithra, which is our ultimate destination. It would be difficult to bring him with us. Of course, by the same token, if we were to leave him on the way there, it would be difficult for him to survive alone.
She's not wrong. And if we bring him with us, we may be considered enemies of Mithra and attacked. Even so,
This is unexpected. Interesting. I guess I made a mistake in assuming it would have been long dead by now. Interesting. I guess I made a mistake in assuming it would have been long dead by now. Looks like you screwed up the delivery you were supposed to make.
I take it you're the one who asked him to deliver this?
Nah, I'm just a hired hand. Don't tell me you're the one who did that.
Yeah, that's all on me. I'm really sorry. I didn't know it was so important.
No need to apologize. I could not care less about whatever the shipment was. My business is with the little one standing behind you. You see, it's my responsibility to locate it and bring it back with me.
That sure is mighty generous of you to come all this way to help him out.
Yeah, that kid is worth more to me than you could even imagine.
Where the heck did that come from, man?
I'll warn you not to get in my way. Now, you mind handing the little fella over to me?
We are still talking about Rollo, right?
I don't know his name. The kid behind you. He's worth some real money. Well, his carcass at least.
Wait, what did you just say? You want his carcass?
I guess I could bring it back alive and let my client have some fun. But the kid would be nothing but trouble. It's like I'm doing them a favor, you know?
I really don't understand what you're talking about.
You don't have to understand.
What is happening? Both Nora and that man are moving so fast I can't see a thing.
Lady Lindbergh, you are not to leave my side, understand?
You know, you're kind of a weird one, aren't you? your head right off, I suppose.
This is unbelievable. Just one strike with that tiny blade. It's ridiculously strong. Kind of like that cow I fought before. Or maybe even stronger than that.
Like I said, you're weird.
This is bad. All I can do is avoid him on my intuition alone. Fighting him while protecting Rolo is going to wear me down eventually.
Friend, you are irritating me.
The intensity is unreal. I can't get any closer. It is!
This situation is treacherous, so stand back. If we get too close, we could be swept up in it. There is no mistaking who that is. I know that face. He is the Dead Man.
The Dead Man?
Former S-rank adventurer. Dead Man Zadu.
Dead Man Zadu.
Yes, I agree. That would be fine.
Pardon me.
I thought that you were supposed to be helping out with the guards today, Inez.
I was, and I came across this while doing so. They're documents from an unsolved case. It is written here, intended target is dead. So why do we act as if it's still ongoing?
Yes. That problem is over and done with. Officially, the target is already considered dead.
Officially?
Dandog speaks of Dead Man Zadu. At an incredibly young age, he became an S-rank adventurer, and then proceeded to become a target for other S-ranks.
There is officially a human S-rank target.
Sounds like a great deal of fun. I'd love to take a guy like him down for you.
No, you won't. I would strongly recommend not fighting him.
Yes, that's a much smarter move.
What is this? He's so bad that he scares the instructors? Let me see those documents you got there.
It's more like Zadu keeps defeating everyone. We don't want to send more people just to get killed.
Precisely. I fail to see any benefit in us going to battle with that can of worms right now.
Are you curious?
Yeah.
As a young boy, he managed to master the complexities of the ancient art of dwarven alchemy. And at the tender age of 13, he had already earned the name Dragon Slayer.
At the age of 13? You mean he was better than me?
His abilities continued to be recognized after that, as his reputation spread to foreign lands. He had become the very apex of all adventurers.
The way that you're talking about this guy makes him seem like he's the perfect fairy tale hero.
How did such an accomplished person become a target?
Despite all his natural skills, he did not always use his abundance of talents and techniques for the right things. It's just as written there.
36 members of a merchant family of Serenza all murdered.
He used his skills to kill ordinary people?
Yes, and because of that, some in the Guild Association suggest that he be stripped of his adventurer's license.
But all the contributions he has made to the guild were seen as far too significant. He took down a disaster-level threat of a monster all on his own.
Ultimately, because the opinion of how to deal with Zadu was so greatly divided, the matter was thus put on an indefinite hold. That man accepts any and every commission without any form of discrimination. Well, that is, if the price is right. Morals, social etiquette, history, or precedents, they are all completely meaningless to him. The examples are vast and disturbing.
He wiped out an entire country.
As his client requested, he destroyed their entire army all on his own, and then murdered the whole of the royal family. It was as if he had merely stepped on an anthill. Before long, people began to realize it was like he had absolutely no concept of what is good and what is evil.
Zadu once had a massive bounty on his head and was challenged by multitudes of adventurers. But even as the reward grew higher and higher, it only ended in a mountain of corpses. In order to prevent any more meaningless casualties, the guild announced publicly that he was killed.
And now he's beyond redemption.
Well, damn it. Tell me, how did you do that? How did you just destroy most of my collection?
I'm sorry that I broke them all, but it's kind of your fault for just attacking us out of nowhere, you know?
Oh, no, I am not expecting an apology. But I'm curious. I can understand Mithril, but Orichalcum and Dragon Tusk don't break that easily. They're both extremely durable.
Oh, my bad. I can pay you back.
Like I said, you're a pretty weird guy, aren't you? And maybe even weirder is that big sword you have. A weird guy with a weird sword. Well, whatever. I'll just play it safe then. And use this baby instead.
Dear God, his one sword splits apart into scores of others, and in the blink of an eye, hundreds of lives are taken. A deadly weapon he transmuted by his own hand.
I bring you the Silver Cross! Destroy as many of them as you like. It won't matter. I can make as many of them as I want! Destroy as many of them as you like. It won't matter. I can make as many of them as I want!
Instructor!
I knew I couldn't handle all of them.
This is not good. He has conjured countless silver crosses. At this rate, all of us will be killed. He needs my help. I must compose myself. My mission is to make sure Lady Lindbergh makes it safely into exile. I need to calmly determine my priorities and take stock of what I need to do. Lady Lindbergh.
Huh?
May I have your permission to leave you and assist in the battle?
Let's try that again.
Countering is the best I can manage. I'm too late for these.
Divine Seal!
Heck yeah! Harry!
My duty as Divine Shield is to protect Lady Lindbergh at all costs. Which is precisely why I will not, under any circumstance, let this man die. Sorry for the wait. I'm here now.
Inez, you're amazing.
Divine Seal!
That shield of light is almost like a sword. Though it doesn't seem like anyone hit him. And his silver blades are still slipping through somehow.
This isn't working. Nothing will change if we continue fighting like this. I will focus on defense for the time being. Okay, Nor, do you think you can take this guy out?
It's a swarm of blades flying around like a living creature. But hey, I remember hitting a bird once that was faster than death. Oh. The fang of that frog. Maybe this will work. Inez.
Can you do it?
Yeah. On my signal. Remove only the shields that are right in front of me.
Are you sure this is going to work?
Maybe. I don't know, but we're about to find out. Physical enhancement. Now! Stone throw!
The silver crosses are shattering. Did he throw the Black Death Dragon's nails and fangs?
Don't worry, I've got plenty of ammo, so I'll just keep throwing away.
Okay.
Stone throw!
Instructor.
I've taken out a lot of them. Just a few more. Harry! That was a close one. You kind of surprised me that time.
I could say the same about you. How did you block that one so quickly? Also, this one's adamantine. How in the world did you manage to break something so resilient?
Oh man, I apologize. But you were all coming at me and stuff.
I said before, I don't need an apology. But I will have to make up for what I've lost.
Could you please stop it with all the surprise attacks?
And there's that weird sword being weird again. You two are truly made for one another. How have you been able to see every single one of my attacks and then use it to counter?
I just do.
I feel like there must be much more to it than such a blasé answer.
You're gonna try it again, aren't you?
I'm good. It's a pain in the ass to recover mithril after it gets shattered all over the place, so I think I'll close up shop for the day.
So then, you're leaving now, right?
Yes. Although I heard there's going to be a flashy celebration in the royal capital, but I guess I'll probably have to give up going to that too.
What do you mean there's a celebration in the capital?
I don't know all the details, but it sounds like it'll be a real hootenanny. Now then, it's been a swell time, but I guess I'll just pack it up. Be seeing ya, you big weirdo. Okay, bye. Tell me, how did you get to be so weird?
Why do you keep saying that to me? I don't think I'm a weirdo.
In my line of work, I've met a lot of strange people along the way, but among them all, I can say you're exceptionally screwy. Consider yourself lucky, demon folk. I could have made a good haul bringing you back with me. What a waste. However...
Could you please just give it a rest?
Can't really have any fun with this guy around now, can we?
Did Zadu say that there would be some sort of celebration in the royal capital?
Yes.
Oh, cool. You two want to check it out? Sounds like it'll be quite the party.
I am curious. I wonder what's happening.
Yeah, well, in that case, why don't we go back and hang out for a little while?
Huh?
You know what? We're really not that far from the city. Besides, we can't take Rollo all the way to Mithra. I mean, it'll take us way too long to get there.
But Sir Nor, I'm not sure that...
No, we can't do it.
Huh? What's wrong? Are you getting cold? You don't look too good.
Did you say you all came from the royal capital?
Yeah. Since we can't all go on our journey, I thought we could just go back. What's the matter, Rollo? Do you not want to come with us or something?
No, sorry. That isn't it. You cannot go back there.
What do you mean by that?
I overheard something. The biggest of them is going to the royal capital. It's said to be strong enough to wipe out the entire city. They've been planning something for months. They said it'll make the Black Death Dragon look like nothing.
What do you mean, wipe out the city?
Ines, we need to get back to the capital. This situation appears more urgent than we thought. Instructor, are you okay with that?
Well, yeah, of course I am.
You need to wait. I cannot agree to this. Lord Rain told me that I
know. He told you that if anything happens in the capital, to escape with me to Mithra. That is what he told you to do, correct?
How do you know about that?
I'm his little sister. I know how my brother thinks when it comes to me. And besides, I couldn't live with being the only one who ran away. And of course, somebody needs to tell them. They must know about the danger they're in.
But milady...
Inez, please! You know the story of the demon folk and how they lost their homeland, right? Even if we try to escape now, we will only end up with the same fate as they did.
As you wish. We shall all go to the capital. But please, Lady Lindbergh, do not, under any circumstances, leave my side.
Thank you for doing this, Inez.
Rollo, what do you want to do? If you really don't want to go there with us, probably best if we part ways here.
I will go too. Because whoever is bringing that dragon, we can be sure they must be demon folk.
Oh, that's right. Being demon folk sounds like hard work.
I'm sure knowing this boy's upbringing has greatly pained Nor. He's such a big-hearted person. At least compared to me.
I sure wish I could have had myself a plate of that poison frog. Ah, well.
Honestly, it would be a lie to say I'm not worried. But if Instructor Nor, who fought off both a Black Death Dragon and the legendary dead man Zadu, is with us, then maybe we'll be okay.
Hey, Rollo, look! Check out the wild horses over there.
Yeah.
Right. As Princess of Clay's kingdom, my duty is to the people. I must bring him. This man who jumped straight out of an epic hero's tale. He must go back to the royal capital. Even if it costs me my life. We need to hurry. Get there as quickly as possible.
Reporting in. Sir, most of the citizens in the Old City District have been successfully evacuated.
Well done.
The efforts of the Sovereign Six have paid off. and I believe they have fended off the enemy's ambush.
Right. There should still be another wave coming.
The Secret Corps have been conducting a desperate search for the enemy, sir, but there has been no sign of them.
If they're coming, they will do it now. Our forces have all been scattered. They're waiting for us to exhaust ourselves. If they're smart, they should be setting up for the next big wave.
Probably so.
The problem is, we cannot even fathom exactly what the next wave will be, nor from what direction. The north? The south? Or maybe...
According to the Hunter Corps' latest report, there have been no confirmed sightings of any flying beast.
What is that? Oh. You see that? Something is hovering up there just above the clouds. On cover! My God. This cannot be happening.
It's a black dragon!
That's not what this is. This is far too big for that. Oh no. This is a dragon of calamity.
There are real-life dragon slayers?
Yeah. There are evil beasts out there that do bad things to people called devil dragons. This one mighty and brave adventurer slayed one of those dragons by cutting off his head. Then the scales, claws, fangs, and bones of the creature. They were used to create high-quality weapons and medicine. It brought great wealth to the countryside.
Wow.
After that, the brave and mighty adventurer was a hero, who the people called the Dragon Slayer.
I want to be one. I want to be a dragon slayer.
That's no easy task. Some dragons are incredibly tough and fierce and have lived for thousands of years. They can make the ground tremble just by walking and even crumble mountains with a swat of their tail. In fact, long ago, this continent was almost destroyed by the dragons running wild. They'd chomp on little kids like you for a snack.
Huh? What's that over there?
Huh? Is it trouble?
I don't know, but I have this crazy feeling something's out there ahead of us.
I don't see anything.
You don't? It's right there.
How can this be? A dragon of calamity.
I don't believe it. Does the Empire not understand the terror they have unleashed?
Our records state that it's only been 150 years since the beast fell into hibernation. It should be in its dormant period right now.
The fools! What are they doing? Who resorts to using something so devastating over a simple dispute? Quickly now, round up everyone who took shelter in the capital and have them evacuate immediately. Everyone!
Yes, sir.
If they try to stay, carry them out. If they cling to their belongings, drag them away. Leave not a single person in the capital.
I'm sensing that obstruction magic is being used. It's blocking the exits. It'll be impossible now. The Sovereign Six won't be able to unite.
Damn these wretched nuisances!
Majesty, you must leave now. When that thing gets here, we won't stand a chance.
I need you warriors to protect the people. Focus on guiding them away from the capital and take refuge wherever you can find it. I still have my own responsibilities right here in the capital.
In the path of that dragon, there is no doubt the capital will be thoroughly destroyed. Right now, they should be evacuating everyone.
If so, then my father, he'll surely choose to stay behind and use himself as a shield. But then, I know, even someone as strong as him is no match for something like that. Please, Father, you must leave.
A dragon, huh? Wow, they're even bigger than I thought. This is the first one I've ever seen in person.
What? You sure about that? You just defeated a Black Death dragon.
Hey, Lynn, do you happen to know if your brother and father are still in the city?
Yes, I have no doubt they've stayed behind. But it's too late for us to help them.
No, I think I can do it. If I run.
If you run? Look how far away we are.
Yeah. Remember what we did against the goblin? I think we could do that here.
You mean the wind blast we used? Yeah, I suppose that would be one option. But it's going to hit you pretty hard.
The sword will take the brunt of it. Let me help out. I owe a lot to your dad and the people of the city. And I want to lend him a hand if I can. Getting him out shouldn't be too hard. Surely I can handle that much at least.
Okay, I guess so. Stop it, Lynn. Why am I sitting here being pessimistic? He's my teacher, and he says he can handle it. Now, Wind Blast is not normally a spell that's used on people. But this is one person who I should not try to compare with anybody normal. There's no need to hesitate. That's what you're telling me, right?
Huh? Foolish of you, King Clays. Crushing your meager country into submission is a simple task for me.
No matter the extent of your threats, I cannot and will not hand the Dungeon of the Lost over to you.
Your idle hands are letting such great power go to waste. Combined with the intelligence of my empire, it could be a military force strong enough to control the known world.
We merely chose not to use a power that's beyond what we can control. Surely you can understand the repercussions of such a thing.
That is precisely why you will forever be a king of insignificance. As long as I've known you, you have never had the starch in you to rule.
There's nothing else that he cares about. He only wants to get his hands on what's in that dungeon. I underestimated him. I never expected he would throw the full force of his might like this. Letting negotiations break down was a mistake on my part.
Come, Father!
The capital faces certain doom, and all I can think about is my daughter. Some leader I am. Never had it in me to be king. He's exactly right. I know who I am. I've always been more suited for the battlefield. I'm truly sorry to the people of this fine country who have blindly obeyed their foolish king. It won't be enough to make amends for my sins, but at the very least, I'm going to take one of its damn eyes with me.
Summon Divine Shield. Sir Nor, stand in front of the cylinder.
Okay.
Magic barrier. Reflect. Magic reflect. Enhance.
What's that?
Charge. Burst.
It seems different from the last time we did this.
Condense. Right, here we go. The impact. It'll be much more intense than last time. Apologies in advance.
What? Hold on,
Multicast! Okay, I put everything that I have into this. 6-fold cast! Wind blast force! Okay, Sensei. Godspeed.
100 years ago burned down the realm?
This is not going to give me the chance to retaliate. Well, I must do something kingly at least. A grand finale. Come! Come get me! Allow me to show you how resolute we are!
The blasting sword. It channels all the wielder's sacrificial mana into one final blow. So he's sacrificing himself.
Why am I, the Elder Dragon, covered in a cloud of dust? Because of this little person. The strong control the weak and crush them with violence. That is the natural law of this world. And any who dare oppose it shall fall!
I thought I was just about to die.
Six-fold cast! Wind blast force!
Physical enhancement. Man, that was a close one. Oh crap, the walls! The dragon! It was so far away just a second ago. Oh God, I can't stop myself. I'm gonna smash into it. Barry! Well, I made it in one piece. But I'm gonna tell Lynn we're never doing that again. Anyways, that was easier to parry than I expected. It's a shock how huge this dragon actually is. The impact from Lynn's magic really threw me for a loop. So really, this doesn't seem all that scary. Right now, I think I might be able to fight this thing.
I can't believe all the damage. Right? Okay then. The two of us will find the king and get him out of here, while Sir Nord fights the Elder Dragon.
Watch out above you!
Lady Lindbergh!
Thank you. You just saved my life.
Lady Lindbergh, I need you to stay close to me.
Goblin emperors? Comparatively, they're quite small to the one Nora and I confronted. But they're still goblin emperors, and they are monsters in a league of their own. How should we fight them? I need to start thinking like Instructor Nor does. What would he say? Listen to me. There's nothing to be afraid of. Our fight is with some mere goblins.
Yes, you're right. Compared to that dragon, this is something we can easily handle.
Let's keep our cool and take care of this. Now! I call her the Divine Shield, but she's more than worthy of her Divine Sword title too. And well, Rolo, I saw him stop those huge goblins with just a few words. Demon folk are a marvel. So much power within such a young boy. It must take a great deal of courage to wield something like that. Let's get moving.
This makes no sense. This makes no sense. This makes no sense.
Harry!
I don't understand. My claws and scales are indestructible. How is this happening?
I swear this thing never gets a single scratch, no matter what hits it. Seriously, what is the deal with this sword? Either way, it is the key to victory.
I must finish this. I'll use my attack that has never failed me.
The dragon's breath. Instructor!
It's angry.
Huh?
But it's more than that. The dragon's frustrated because Nora isn't treating it as a serious threat. It's not used to being so disregarded.
Dragons are very prideful beasts, especially the Elder Dragon, which believes it is more powerful than anything. But in watching this fight, it's almost as though
The one who is weak. The one who is small. This time is me.
Barry!
It seems like it's calmed down. What's happening?
I think it's actually submitting to him.
What is going on right now? Oh, wow, look at that.
Then the scales, claws, fangs, and bones of the creature, they were used to create high-quality weapons and medicine. It brought great wealth to the countryside. After that, the brave and mighty adventurer was a hero, who the people called the Dragon Slayer.
Oh, come on. I don't think I'm exactly hero material.
It doesn't want to fight anymore.
Instructor Noor! Instructor!
Perry!
exactly hero material.
Instructor Noor! Instructor! I don't believe it. Are you hurt?
I'm all right. I'm fine. It all makes so much sense to me now. Thank you, Rollo, for all your help.
What? What are you talking about?
The dragon calmed down just like you told it to. You really saved my butt.
What? No, I didn't. It wasn't me.
What? Come on. It totally just stopped attacking, all of a sudden. Oh, you know it was because of you.
No way, that definitely wasn't me.
Ah.
There are people out there scared of my power and really hate that I have it.
Oh, okay. The dragon is docile now, but it knew Rollo could control it no matter how ferocious it got. It was intimidated. I get you. Whatever you say, Rollo. We'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Well, since that's done, can I maybe ask you for a favor?
I guess.
I know this might sound a little odd, but could you send this dragon back to where it came from?
Huh?
We cannot let it go. It's too dangerous.
For sure. Logic tells us that we should probably just kill the thing right now. I mean, even I know that. But if we could, I really don't want to kill this fella. I know it's kind of selfish of me to say that, but could you maybe just cut it some slack?
Okay. If that's what you really want. Rollo, can you do it?
I'm not sure. I mean, given how powerful it is, the best I can do is just ask nicely.
It's all right. You're safe, Kate. Neither of them are afraid of you.
Okay, here I go.
What is it, Rollo?
It said it would do anything its master orders.
Master? This dragon really said that to you?
Wow, this hardly seems real.
I don't believe it.
Crazy to think such a massive creature would call Rollo its master.
Well then...
Go for it. Tell the big guy to pack up and quietly go back to wherever it came from. Oh, also, while we're at it, tell it not to mess with any more humans, please.
Yeah, okay. I can try. It understands. It's going to agree to everything you asked for.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it sure is.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Well, it couldn't have worked out any more in our favor than that. Even a dragon that has lived for thousands of years is still a stupid beast in the end. Nothing more than my pawn. I thought nothing would be left of the capital. Well, fine. Commence attack.
Yes, sir.
are certain this will bring an end to the Clay's kingdom, because I am not backing down.
A well-known beast tamer has already awakened the Dragon of Calamity and brought it to heel.
I guess it was worth the exorbitant price they demanded.
And of course, after the dragon goes on a rampage, our forces will follow. All foot soldiers will be equipped with magic swords and magic shields, while the elite troops will have magic armor and magic cannons. Furthermore, we'll have 3 Aegises, the mobile mana bulwark generation device, and 4 of the ultra-high output mana ray weapons, the devastating Brionac.
Just splendid. Excellent work.
Please wait, Your Majesty.
Out with it. What have you to say, Rondeus?
Pardon my bluntness, but I just do not see how this war can possibly benefit our country in the long run.
That is enough.
I beg you to reconsider.
Know your place. I said I've heard enough. No one can threaten us. We stand at the forefront of technology and magical prominence. And we will make sure the whole world knows it. In the near future, people will tell but one tale of the Clay's kingdom. It was a country of fools who neglected proper upkeep of the Dungeon of the Lost, led down a path to ruin by their own selfish greed. Meanwhile, we shall be remembered as the humanitarian force that liberated the people from their imbecile of a monarch. History has no need for multiple storytellers. One truth is all the people can handle.
This way. See, it's over there.
Okay, is it alive?
I don't know. We need to get closer.
Instructor!
It's the magical empire.
Prepare to fire.
Yes, sir. Your Majesty, take a look.
Yes, what is it? That is the princess, is it not?
Next to her is Ines, the Divine Shield.
One of the living legends known all around the world. Perhaps she is the reason why the royal capital has not been completely razed to the ground. Isn't this perfect? Because the era where legends rule has come to an end. We now live in an era that is defined by those with wisdom. Fire the Brionac at them immediately.
Yes, sir.
She may be the divine shield, but the heat of the Brionac will evaporate her into nothing. Yet another one of their so-called legends will die horrifically by my hand. Ah, what beautiful bliss. This is why I simply adore war. Ready!
The Brionac is prepared to launch!
Everything is prepared, sir. Fire! This is the end.
What's that?
Lady Lindbergh, please, stand back.
Rollo!
Wait, what just happened?
There must have been a misfire due to a problem with the mana condensation process.
You half-wits, prepare the next one immediately.
Oh, that was too close. What the heck was that light? And oh my gosh, look at all those people. You said that was the Imperial Army?
Looks like Darius III has mobilized his troops. It's like he has an endless supply of warriors.
I don't understand what's happening here.
All I can say is Darius has brought this force with the purpose of destroying our kingdom.
What?
We have our army at the capital, but not enough for those numbers.
Lady Lindbergh, we should go now. We are of no use here.
I agree. Let's go back and meet up with my brother. What do you think, Instructor?
Given the situation, do you need to ask? There's really no choice but to get our butts out of here.
Yes, I understand. That was silly of me.
Why is she smiling? You'd think she'd be more terrified. Obviously, we should...
Attacks incoming! Everyone behind me! Divine shield!
Well, this is aggravating. Your Majesty, please. You might want to take cover in the rear. Finish the job quickly.
They're gonna keep us pinned here like this. Guess there's only really one way out.
Instructor, what is it?
I'm going to buy us some time. I'll get all their attention focused on me. You can use that as a chance to escape.
That's what you want to do?
I'm not great at fighting, but running away, there I'm kind of an expert. I used to go hunting for honeycomb all the time and was always getting attacked by bees. If I just run around like crazy, things will work out. I'm gonna be fine. I plan on coming back alive, so don't worry.
Okay, but at least allow me to offer you the one thing I can do to help, all right?
Sure, go right ahead. Must be some defense magic.
Here we go. Prepare for impact.
What? Impact? What do you mean?
I promised to control the output this time, so don't worry. It'll be okay.
Hold on a sec, Lynn. I didn't mean going on some kind of crazy suicide mission.
Over there! There's another one of those lights!
Oh.
The next one's on its way!
We're leaving everything in your hands, Instructor! Go forth! And Godspeed!
Oh, crap! I'm not ready for the impact. Physical enhancement! Oh, man. Thank God I'm alive. Harry! Ooh, good to know I can deflect those. In that case... Harry! It's working! My momentum is too strong to change course, so here goes nothing. I'll take it as far as I can. Harry! The more time I can buy, the better chance they have to escape. I'm just gonna run around and parry every single thing I see. Harry!
What the hell?
Our weapons are gone! What happened? Where'd my weapon go? They're up there! Defend yourself! I don't have a shield!
What are those up in the air? What the devil just happened? What is this? What's going on? What the hell is happening? What's going on? sense. He was way over there. How did he cover all that distance? He is looking at me. He pays no mind to the Imperial Guards, just me. He must know I am the Emperor. In which case, I must be his target. It is going to kill me. But wait, I have my Kaiser armor and Kaiser sword, both made of orichalcum. What was that? Have a change of heart? Why the hell are our cannons sticking out of the ground like that? What in God's name is going on? I had 10,000 soldiers that were all perfectly equipped, and Aegisthus that could defend against dragon's breath. Even the Brionac can burn dragons to a crisp. How are they now all broken down and worthless? Please, you must tell me who you are, and why haven't you killed me yet? No, not that weapon. King Clay's Black Blade. The one dungeon relic I covet above all others. Why does this man have it? No, don't be. Wait, that sword is made from an unknown metal. It's supposed to be too heavy for any normal human to carry. I have heard even that freakishly strong king needed both hands to wield it. There's no way anyone could surpass King Clay's. But that's the only way to explain what I'm seeing. This man has done it. My God, he did all of this. I himself. The only reason I am still alive is because he wants me to endure the torture of humiliation before finishing me off. I just know it. He is going to do to me exactly what I was planning to do to King Clay's.
The next one's on its way.
The more time I can buy, the better chance they have to escape. I'm just gonna run around and parry every single thing I see. I was finally able to stop. What? Who's this old-timer? Sparkly gold armor and sword? Even the horse has a whole sparkly gold outfit. Why would he be standing in a war zone looking all fancy? Maybe the poor guy is lost or something. Whatever. Now's not the time to get distracted, Nor. I won't stand a chance if these soldiers gather up their weapons and come at me all at once. I'll have to keep parrying them, keep their weapons out of their hands. Not sure what that is, but I'm gonna get it too. I still can't help but wonder what this old guy's doing out here.
What the devil just happened?
Oh, right. I can't give the soldiers time to pick up their stuff. I also gotta remember to breathe.
It is going to kill me!
Does the sparkly old man, does he know me? Nah, we've never met before. Jeez, he's crazy. He's gonna get hurt out here. Well, I guess he does have a sword if he needs it. Go on! Stay focused, Nor. You've just gotta keep doing your part. Sparkly gold old man is going to get hurt if he stays out here.
Please, you must tell me who you are, and why haven't you killed me yet?
Oh, the poor guy thinks I came here to take him out. Well, I guess I can't really blame him.
Oh, no, not that weapon.
No, don't be. I don't want him to be afraid of me. I need to do something to reassure him, to let him know I'm not hostile. Is this working? Nope, guess not. Didn't work at all. I'm getting tired. I've really been going non-stop this whole time. And low heal can't do anything to relieve exhaustion like this. Lynn, Inez, Rolo, I hope you get out safely.
Shooting star!
That skill.
Drag race!
It's you. Good to see you. Grill. Grizzy. Or Glibbery?
It's Gilbert. You did all this? Nice of you to finally join us, Master.
Sorry.
Wait, you're the...
I do not know who you are, but thank you. We will take care of the rest. We must at least handle the cleanup, or it would stain the honor of the 6th Troop of the Royal Capital. Thousand Blades!
I remember. That's the power of the swordsman. The one I've always dreamed of being.
Oh, dear. And after I warned him against any excessive killing.
Oh, that's a tall order, isn't it? Especially when we're faced with such a vast army.
Well, corpses will not provide us any needed intel. I find the living to be immensely more cooperative, especially after bringing back missing limbs over and over with healing magic. That's a joke.
Well, it doesn't quite sound like a joke whenever you say it.
Okay, they should be arriving any minute now. Be ready.
Don't have to tell me. We have been strung along by the enemy long enough for my taste. Now it's my time to shine. Earth 5! Oh, their eyes are as red as fire.
You seem to be enjoying this, Oaken.
But of course, a good battle is always riveting, no matter how long in the tooth I may get. Now, shall we add the final touches? So, prison!
It's our turn now. Let's go. Time to save all the survivors and make them turn over a new leaf.
Wow, they're the instructors who taught me at the training schools. Lynn. I'm feeling a lot better now.
All right, but are you sure you're okay? You should really rest a little longer.
I've gotten enough rest. I think I can move around again. I am really hungry, though.
A commanding officer confessed under Sane's interrogation. They have no more troops. They already threw everything at us, including the dragon, as well as all the other beasts that attacked the capital. But I'm afraid the Emperor has escaped.
The Emperor? That decrepit old fogey showed up here on the battlefield?
He did. He must have been very confident in his chances.
Ho ho ho! Dumb move for a guy who demands his people call him a wise ruler. That old geezer must be losing his marbles.
Old geezer? That terrified old gray fella?
Hold on. Do you know who we're talking about, young man?
I think. I just met a guy. He was riding a horse all decked out in sparkly gold gear. I mean, he was hard to miss.
Gold on his horse, huh? He must have been employing orichalcum saddlery. That's very high-grade equipment that can support an extensive array of skills. In which case, it makes sense how he escaped so quickly. But seriously, wearing all gold, his fashion sense is as shabby as his attitude.
If he escapes across the border, we cannot go after him. There's a fortress and a heavily guarded bridge that spans the ravine.
There's no hope of catching up to him by now with normal means. If only there was a way for us all to fly together somehow.
You know what? I think that might actually be possible.
What do you mean, son?
Well, I guess, assuming that it's still alive.
What an incredible sight to behold! Being able to see a legendary creature up close and personal like this. This makes living to my old age worth it.
Same here. This must be the first time I've ever been tasked with healing a dragon. Well, Nor. You've really grown quite a lot, haven't you? I didn't know it was you.
Pardon? This man? Is Nor, you say?
That's right. It took me a few minutes to recognize him.
Yeah, been a while since I've seen you.
Oh, I hadn't the slightest idea it was you at all. And you're much larger than you used to be.
I'm glad to see that you're still alive.
Excuse me? That is not a very nice thing to say now, is it? It is well within my abilities to live another 100 years or more easily.
And you're still funny too, I see.
I am not telling you a joke. But listen, Nor, are you sure about this? Humans riding on the back of a dragon seems like a terrible idea to me.
Don't worry about that. We've got Rollo with us.
Huh? Well now, Rollo, my boy, are you confident in this ability of yours?
No, sir. I have no confidence at all.
Oh, ho, ho.
You'll be okay. You can do this, Rollo.
It seems our dragon is coming too.
Yes, okay. Are you absolutely sure we should be riding a dragon?
Of course. Go for it, Rollo.
Okay.
Oh man, seems like it's angry.
You can tell?
Only from how it sounds. I've lived in the mountains for a while.
It wants to get revenge against those who hurt it. It would like you to order it to do so.
What now? You have that much communication with this large dragon? Extraordinary! It's just extraordinary!
Yeah, Rollo is a superstar.
No, I'm really not. This dragon thinks Nora's... It says it's ready to go now.
All right. If you're going, get ready.
Okay.
Oh. You guys are going with them as well?
Yes. Rollo is the only one who can speak to the dragon, so he'll need as much help as he can get. And S and I will go to guard him. You'll be joining us too, right?
Wait, what? Oh, I guess I could. But, well, I'm really not good with heights. I am the one who came up with the idea, and I dragged Rollo into this, so it would be awkward now if I didn't. But still, I mean, Okay, sure, I'm going to.
Thank you
well. I must continue to look after my patient. Besides, I believe we have a duty to diplomacy. Isn't that right?
Don't lump me in with you. I do not try to intimidate people with childish mischief.
Wow, you're the thief instructor. So you're coming too?
I am. If you're going to fly on this giant beast, then you will need the concealment skill. I can take care of that.
Yes, good point. All right, I'm coming too.
Oaken, do you not need to supervise the stone cage?
Okay, fine.
I will go as well. I believe you will be in need of a negotiator.
Father! Brother! I'm so glad you're safe!
I guess you've been pretty worried about us. I'm glad to see you're safe as well.
You chose to return instead of going to Mithra.
Yes, I'm willing to accept my punishment for disobeying your order.
No need. It was my own fault for giving you such an idiotic command. I'm relieved you made it back here.
Now, Rain, you are in charge of making any judgment calls out there. Also, Sir Nor. I apologize for always asking, but please, take care of my kids.
Sure, don't even worry about it. We'll get them back safely.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, now fly.
Are you sure you're okay with this? I mean, shouldn't you have said something to Nor? We just finally found him after all.
Fact is, he never really needed us to play a role in his life. The idea that we would be able to take him in and raise him, we were showing our hubris.
Yeah, right, no kidding. He was like a hero born straight out of the legends. I feel pretty silly.
Right now, I am deeply ashamed of my own laziness. I should not have been wasting time thinking I was in any position to teach others. I'm going to retrain myself from the beginning. Now that I've been made aware of my own shortcomings, I cannot rest on my laurels and let my sword rust.
For a guy who's deeply ashamed, you seem pretty darn happy.
But of course, just think of the spectacle he showed us.
Yeah, got that right. After seeing something like that, who wouldn't be?
Found anything? Nothing. Any luck there, Lady Lindbergh?
Not a thing.
He's faster than I thought. Worst case, he may have already arrived back at the Empire.
Beyond that steel bridge, the land turns into Empire-controlled territory. We cannot just wildly rush in there. I know we've come a long way, but perhaps we should consider going back. Your call.
Let me think then.
Over there! Something is moving extremely fast!
That is definitely him. Although, he's nearing the Imperial capital's defenses. If we cross into their land, we will not make it back in one piece. Right now, we are still concealed from them. Once they become aware of our presence, the magic will of course immediately lose its effectiveness.
That's true, but letting him escape is not an option. They have powerful magical tools, and can use them to reinforce their military power. We cannot give them any opportunity to make that happen.
Of course, he's right. We are already at war. So, we have no idea what awaits us.
Lord Rain, Lady Lindbergh. If I may, I would like you to grant me permission to obliterate this area.
Obliterate?
If this is going to be our escape route later, then it would be smart to take out the defenses while we have the opportunity.
In normal situations, Ines would never suggest exerting her own power. But she is just as angry as the rest of us. The royal capital she vowed to risk her life to protect has been flattened.
I agree. Do as you please, Ines, and do not hold back.
As you wish. secure our escape route, Your Majesty.
All right. Very well done, Ines. Lynn! Our actions here will determine the course of the war. We are going to keep pursuing the Emperor all the way to the Imperial capital. Are you sure you're ready for this?
Yes. Everyone here wields power far outside the norm. They are the strongest people imaginable. There is no need to worry about anything. Plus, above all, we have Sir Nor. I cannot even begin to comprehend his greatness. Even now, he quietly listens to all around him, and he knows the weight of this moment. We shall teach them a hard lesson about what happens when you mess with the wrong people.
Infuriating. This is absolutely vexing.
Majesty, you're covered in filth. What happened to you?
Moreover, where are all the others?
Damn fools! Why did I bother giving them high-caliber weaponry if they don't know how to use it?
Majesty, what in heaven is that?
Oh, no, that's impossible. The Dragon of Calamity. What is this? The Brionac should have destroyed it. Could it perhaps... Was it resurrected somehow? Impossible. No way. They do have that damn cleric. That infernal healer who can use his magic far beyond anyone else. Sane. But even if he did heal it, it would be impossible for them to just sick that dragon on me. Someone must be controlling it. Demon folk. Where is our monster person?
Pardon?
Where is the beast tamer?
Yes, of course, Master Lude. He has already left for Serenza. He spoke of urgent business there.
Of course, that damned quisling. Changed sides, has he? Why did you not try to detain him?
Your Majesty, you told us to give him special treatment, so I...
My liege, please compose yourself. I suggest you stop standing around like an ass and come up with a plan to fix this. Damned good for nothings!
Yes, sire.
Now, get the device ready.
The device? I'm not sure which one you mean.
The Karanos, of course.
The Karanos?
And be quick about it.
With all due respect, sir, the Karanos weapon is still in testing. Output remains too high and the sights are unpredictable at best.
And it is wildly dangerous to use within the city.
You wretched coward. Do you not see the disaster that is right in front of you?
Yes, I do. But the risk of massive collateral damage is very...
Now do it. We only need one shot. That is all it will take to kill it. And if you cannot aim it properly, then implement mana tracing on the gun barrel.
Right, as you command, sir.
You mindless abomination. I am going to blow you out of the sky without a trace.
Acquiring target. Direction 1120. Angle of fire, 40 degrees. Mana tracing applied.
Behold the greatest technological wonder in the Empire, developed under the wise leadership of Darius III, the Light of Judgment! Parry!
Your Majesty, the trajectory of Karanos has been altered, and now it's raining down on us!
Talk to me. How did that happen?
The beam was programmed to trace mana. It's now targeting our mana furnaces.
Why would you ever use something like that? Have you no sense at all?
We're all done for.
I'm getting off this merry-go-round. You are in charge now. That's a direct order.
Where are you going?
You do something. That is an order from your direct superior.
It's with pleasure, sir.
You cowards! I'll have your head for this! Please, no, not those. Anything but those. Not my babies. This can't be happening. Make it stop.
lost track of him. I'm trying to pinpoint him, but it's as if there's something preventing me from doing so. Then he must be in a building made of mana metal.
Instructor Noor. Instructor!
Something's coming. It's brighter than the light from before.
Fly out of the way!
There's no time!
Everyone, get behind me now! Instructor!
Harry! We all got it. Huh?
What do you think you're doing? You were the one who ordered me to come up with a way to fix this, my liege. Damn traitors! You do realize this is treason against the crown? It is the only way we can ensure the Empire survives! No, don't! Someone help me! Seize them! There is no one here who is still willing to obey you. Reap what you sow!
Wow. Well, that was lucky. The sparkly gold old guy.
And who the hell are you? Do you mean to protect this man?
No.
Then you need to stay out of our way!
I'm not sure what's going on, but let's calm down. Harry! Old-timer, stay low. What are you attacking me for?
This man is the seasoned bodyguard. We must charge together.
This is a misunderstanding.
I see no other way to interpret this than what is right in front of me.
Harry!
That man has brought irreparable harm upon our country, and he must atone for it with his very life.
I see you guys have some issues, but can't you just talk it out?
Were that possible, we'd have done it.
Is that a bomb?
Watch out!
Why are you all ganging up on him like this? He's just an old man.
You're the one who sent him flying.
Okay, yeah, but isn't he supposed to be like your big emperor or something? This is all really confusing to me.
That's fine. You don't need to understand.
I gotcha. Could you knock it off?
What is this? What are you doing? Do you think you can just kill him yourself?
Of course I'm not going to kill him. This guy's super old. He'll probably die any day now. Let nature do its thing.
We do not have a single moment to spare. Our enemies are invading our territory. And they have the Dragon of Calamity with them.
Who's invading?
We need to show them that we have absolutely no intention of fighting. Our country is doomed unless we offer them his head. It is for our survival. Wait right there. We appreciate your thoughtfulness, but there will be no need for that. For dead men cannot suffer while they atone for their crimes.
You guys made it. That's great.
Thanks to you. And you made it.
Yeah, I thought I was going to eat it, but I really lucked out.
Are they who I think they are?
Sir Noor, if you would please, allow us to take care of things from here.
They're pretty riled up, but I've been trying to talk them down. Why don't you try giving it a shot? They won't listen to me.
Thank you. Lynn, could you go with Sir Noor to tend to his wounds?
Come on then. Let's get you patched up.
Right. Good luck sorting it out.
Now then, it has been quite a while since we last encountered you.
Prince Rain.
Please lower your weapons, gentlemen. Before anything, we would like to have a discussion with this man.
Please, spare my life.
You want to live? Are you telling me that you want to receive compassion? Sure. I fully intend to forgive you.
Yes, really? Then
There are 23 people in our nation who are missing. 19 people have been buried under crumbling homes. 13 have been burned to death in fires. 38 people injured by falling debris. Furthermore, there are people who were torn apart, crushed, and reduced to mangled pieces of flesh by the beasts you unleashed. There are 127 of those. That total is the number of casualties in my country. Although I'm certain that more will be discovered.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because as I said earlier, I will forgive you. But only after you have experienced the same amount of suffering as all those people I just mentioned, yes? Only then will we hold talks about reparations and ending the war. What say you? Are there objections?
No objections. No, wait, please. You cannot go through with this. There must be some other way.
No need to worry. You'll experience their pain, but you won't die. Even if we tear off both your legs and pulverize your innards, I shall make sure you are healed enough to survive it. At least enough to talk to us.
Someone help me!
Even if you cannot handle it and you lose consciousness, we'll just bring you back again. Feel free to cry and scream as much as you like.
Please, I beg you.
Don't get me wrong, Emperor. We're not doing this because we want to relish in it. What we do want, though, is for you to thoroughly understand the pain that you have put our people through. That's it. And then you can consider yourself forgiven. Because our nation is incredibly merciful. Don't you think?
Thank you. You are so good at healing stuff.
Thank you. I try.
So much damage. Did that light from earlier do this?
Yes, it did. The mana beam that you deflected was split apart and then started raining down on the Imperial capital.
Oh no. Didn't mean for that to happen.
Don't let it bother you, Instructor. You only did it to protect us and the good of the nation.
Yeah, well, that may be true. But I didn't want anyone to get hurt.
Oh, no, you don't have to worry about that. Apparently, the facilities that got destroyed were mana furnaces.
Mana furnaces?
Yes. Those areas have a very high concentration of mana, so people aren't able to enter them.
Oh, yeah? Then that's good, I guess.
But of course, it will still affect the lives of the citizens here. But not so much that they can't recover from it. Brother! Then, it's all over now, right?
Yes, it is, and we're all moving towards coordinating post-war reconstruction.
Wait, the war barely started and now you're telling us that it's already over? Now I really don't understand why we just didn't talk it out from the beginning. So, what about the old fella? The Emperor guy?
He chose to step down and abdicate the throne. It is most likely his grandchild will be chosen to inherit the crown next.
Like a little kid?
They are but 10 years old at this point, which means that a guardian has to be appointed. From the 10 you met earlier.
Those guys are gonna do it?
Sir Nor, do I have your name right?
Yeah?
I apologize for before. I misunderstood the situation when we turned our blades on you. I will do whatever it takes to make amends.
I'm not really worried about it, so no need for all that. But please, ganging up on the elderly is kinda wrong. You should check your principles.
Right, that is something to be ashamed of. And had you not been there to stop us from going further, our empire would have certainly ended up in a very nasty civil war. So I would like to thank you for that.
No, it's okay. I really don't deserve any thanks. In fact, I'm really the one who got saved. I thought I was a goner when I stupidly jumped off the dragon. But luckily, you guys had a floor right there to break my fall.
Okay, friend, whatever you call it. Yes, you truly are an amusing man. It is an honor and a pleasure to have met you. And please, you need to know. From this moment on, the 10 will spare no expense to assist you. So if you ever need our help, just say the word. We will risk our lives to come to your aid.
Wow, that's a bit heavy on the dramatics, but I'll be fine.
Do not hesitate to ask.
Anyways, guys, sorry I got your city all messed up.
Instructor Nor.
Do not concern yourself with that. As of right now, there have been no reports of any dead or injured. The crimes committed by our country, which threw away the treaty and attacked your nation, are far more serious.
Okay, sure, but please let me know what I can do to help out. I can at least drag out some of the rubble.
You're ridiculous. Such a good-hearted person. To a fault, I say.
It said it's bored and wants to go home. That okay?
I bid you farewell. From now on, we will correspond through messengers.
Yes. Please return home safely. I almost forgot. Sir Nor. Forgive me, I never shared my name. I am Imperial Sorcerer Sir Randeus, of the Circuit of 10.
Okay. It's Randy, right? I'll remember. Randall.
I do look forward to seeing you once again someday.
Same, Ricky.
Right, we're off.
Rolo, can you ask it something for me?
Huh?
On the way home, can we fly a little closer to the ground?
Sure, I'll ask it.
I can see how deeply concerned he is about the damage done to this nation. What a compassionate person he is. I must learn from his example.
Father, we've all returned safely. I can report the war is now over.
I would like for you to do the negotiating. You can fill me in on all the details later this evening. And now I must extend thanks to our savior.
Yes, Sir Nor made incredible contributions on the field. He needs a reward worthy of his deeds.
Oh no, come on. That's not necessary.
Pardon me?
Sir, I'm flattered by the offer, but I don't really need anything, okay?
No, you cannot blow it off and refuse me this time. I need to provide you with the proper reward, or else it will set a poor example for everybody else.
Yeah, I get all that, but man, this family, they are so pushy. Even after you tell them you don't want anything. Actually, there is one thing I'd like to ask for.
Oh, really? Yes, of course. Go ahead, just name it. Anything.
So, I would like for you to help this kid out.
Huh? Help me? But why?
This child is demon folk, yes?
He is, and he doesn't have anyone to live with, because he was abandoned by a group of slave merchants.
All right, then. What might be your request for the boy?
He could live in the capital. He just needs a normal life. You know, just like all the other people living there. I would have him live with me, but it would probably be better for him if he were with a family with some money. Not a guy like me, with no real income.
Oh, Instructor Nor.
At one point, you said you'd give me a house and land. Something like that would be great for him. And some clothes and food if you can.
Very well, then. But in order for that to happen, he must first become a lawful citizen of this kingdom. Is that what you wish for him, Sir Nor?
He has saved me several times throughout our journey together. And the only reason that huge dragon did what it did was because Rollo was there.
That's not true! It was because you were—
There's no need to be humble now. If Rollo weren't there, the war would not have ended so quickly. He deserves it, Your Highness.
Of all the things he could request, the holy theocracy of Mithra regards the demon folk as enemies. Accepting one into our kingdom will cause a rift in our relations.
And please believe me, I don't need anything other than that. If you still want to give out some rewards, then do that for someone else. There is no shortage of people who lost everything in this. That's really where we should be focusing all our efforts right now anyway.
Yes, you are exactly right. Matter of fact, I'm wondering who's the king here.
This guy really does like to laugh.
If I'm to be reborn, I only hope I won't have to spend that life with so much suffering. I hope I can be at least a little more useful to someone. And I hope I can have something delicious to eat at least once. Life doesn't have to be this way.
For the time being, you will be living here, with me. So welcome home, Rollo. Something wrong? They made a nice meal for us, but it'll get cold if you don't go ahead and eat.
What, I can eat all this?
Of course you can eat it. This is our dinner. Or is it something that you don't really like?
This is real food.
Eat. Don't be shy, Rollo. Everything's fine. Have as much as you want. No one will be upset with you.
Okay. Then I'll try some. Thank you. The bread's so soft and fluffy.
Huh? What is it?
It's delicious.
You can slow down, Rollo. No one will take it away.
Auntie Stella and the construction guys are okay. Oh, looks like the guild made it through without much damage. Huh? It's been a while since I've taken a good look at this. An adventurer.
You didn't learn one decent skill? You spent a full 3-month term practicing at every training... Kid, I'm sorry, I really am. But I can't let you register as an adventurer.
It was really fun to be reunited with my instructors from back in my first training days. Brings back memories. The last time I saw them was like 15 years ago.
I want to train as a swordsman.
Train with me? Are you sure? Do you happen to have a permit from the Adventurers Guild?
I just got one from the Guildmaster.
The training is intense. Are you prepared to finish no matter how hard?
Yes!
That's enough! Tomorrow will be even more intense. He will be lucky to last 3 days. It is day 10 now. At the very least, the kid has a tenacity that is definitely nothing to scoff at. Next! Next! Do not drop your sword no matter what! The enemy will not wait for you! Hard to believe his eyes are still so full of vigor, even after being put through such a brutal test. The kid might actually have a promising future.
Hey, instructor! When do you think I'll be able to start learning a real skill?
That is not something I decide for you.
Then can you at least show me what kind of skill I might be able to learn?
How was that, kid?
That was amazing! Well, I couldn't see most of it.
Yes, that would figure. It is a swift foot technique that is even difficult for me to follow. A boy like this probably couldn't see much of anything.
You kept the same rhythm the entire time. You were steady like a clock. I caught that part. So... Ba! Ba! Ba ba ba! 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 Ba ba ba! Ha! Ha!
Such latent potential. If nurtured properly, he could match me. Or surpass me. It's strange.
Harry!
Why has he not been able to learn a skill aside from parry? All he needs is one. Just one skill that could be considered useful. That's enough, Noor.
Huh?
Unfortunately.
Wait, just give me a little more time.
Forget it. Going further would only be a waste of time. A parry isn't enough for someone to make it as a swordsman. Swordsmanship is something he simply doesn't have the aptitude for. Perhaps it would be wiser if you were to choose another path. Who knows? Your talent may be found in another capacity. There must be another path for this child.
Whoa, whoa! Really? You're serious about taking part in my training camp?
The swordsman instructor told me to try something else.
Sig sent you, huh? I had heard he was looking after a little kid, but, he looks small enough to get blown away by a light breeze.
I want to be an adventurer no matter what!
A warrior's role is to become the shield for their allies. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then, let's do it. I'll give the boy credit. Never thought he'd get this far. Well, talk about being tough and gutsy. If he could just acquire a skill, I could train this kid to be invincible. I'm sorry, Noor.
I can keep going.
I acknowledge your efforts. But what you have acquired is only a slight improvement of your natural abilities. Force yourself to continue, you may very well lose your life. Sorry, but you'll have to move on. He toughed it out more than most. He deserves to be where his efforts are rewarded.
Please allow me to train here.
You really want to do this, kid?
I do!
Well, if you insist. Okay, here. Hit that stick hanging over there.
That's kind of far away.
Yeah, just do it. And once he misses, I can tell him to get lost. I can already tell he's gonna be a huge pain in the...
Was that one good enough?
Okay, do it again.
There, good?
No. I want nothing to do with this little twerp.
Instructor, why am I doing nothing but throwing rocks at stuff?
Because I just know you're gonna be too much trouble, duh.
I want to use a bow.
Now, get a good grip on it and stand in position.
A good grip, huh? Like this? I am so sorry!
Trouble. Are you serious, kid? That was the last of my training bows. Don't break mine. My bow can handle even the strongest. Just stick to throwing stones, got it?
Okay.
Who taught you to throw like that?
Nobody taught me. This is just how I've always hunted birds. The super colorful ones that swoop down and grab rabbits.
You've got to be kidding me. That's a thunder flash. It's difficult for even the most seasoned hunter to bring those things down. Of course, I could totally do it with my eyes closed. This is dumb. There's no point in him being here. Okay, I think I've seen enough. Get out of here.
Huh? But I haven't learned anything yet.
I must say, you lack the prudence to handle any sort of delicate weaponry. You're good with rocks. Keep doing that. Like I said, trouble. He doesn't need a bow. That'd be a waste of everyone's time.
Aha. You must be the kid I've been hearing about. Sure, why not? Huh? You mean it? Come with me. We will start right away. Sense the enemy's presence and sneak up on them without making a sound in your step. He's not bad. Got it! You will have to do better than that. There are various traps rigged along the corridor. Avoid setting off any of the traps and make your way to this treasure chest. Avoid all the traps, huh? No problem. Harry! Don't go! Incredible. Although he is missing the point of the exercise. You failed to dismantle the traps, and your situational awareness is abysmal. You have no hope of becoming a spy. That said, this boy has tenacity that is beyond comparison, a valuable quality. If he ever gives up on becoming an adventurer, I will extend an invitation to join the Royal Intelligence Agency.
Oh, you're quite young to be applying for this, aren't you? I'm pretty sure there's an age requirement of at least 15 years old.
I already got a permit from the Guildmaster. I've trained at a bunch of the other schools, too. Didn't work out.
Oh. It seems the reason you struggle to use magic is because there's no mana flowing through you in the first place.
Why does it not flow through me?
Well, perhaps you were just born that way. In which case, then, the only hope of changing that is to go inside the mono-resonance room.
What? Huh. I'm happy to give it a shot.
Well, all right. But leave immediately if it starts feeling too intense for you. What? The boy hasn't come outside yet.
No, sir.
Crap, that is not good. That room drastically amplifies all of the human senses, and he's been in there for days. It could kill him if we're not careful. I'm here.
What is it?
Are you okay? The Does your body feel all right?
Yeah, I feel fine. Just a little longer, please. I think I'm about to have a breakthrough.
What?
This is all I've learned to do.
To think you've come this far, yet all you can manage is tiny flame. It's extremely rare to see someone as incapable of magic as you seem to be, Nor. Now look, given your lack of mana, it's actually impressive how far you've come along. Oh. What? Am I seeing this right? Is he dual casting? It took me 50 years to get to that point, yet he managed it on his own in just 3 months. I'm losing my mind.
This won't help me be an adventurer.
Indeed it won't. Turns out this isn't the right place for you either, is it? Such a pity. The kid has so much talent. If only his body were more attuned to magic. He could have been known throughout the land as an unparalleled magician.
First, let me ask you. Did you undergo the rite of blessing when you were a small child?
Rite of blessing? What's that?
At this school, only those who were selected in advance and underwent the ceremony can train. I'm so sorry.
Well, I don't care. I'm not leaving until you agree to let me train.
Do as you wish.
I'm not leaving until you agree to let me train with you!
Fine by me. He cannot seriously intend to stay there forever. I will allow you to participate in the basics of our training. Although please, understand that there's no guarantee you will actually acquire a skill. That is most certainly low heel. But how on earth is this even possible?
Yes, but
However, unfortunately for you, low heel won't be recognized as a serviceable skill to make you an accredited adventurer.
Should have known. I can't do anything.
Which, in a manner of speaking, means he can wield the power of miracles without limit.
Master Sane, about Nor.
He's disappeared from the capital?
I should have stopped him while I still had the chance.
We can just leave him be, right? That kid's strong enough to hack it all on his own.
No! If we help in nurturing his gifts, then he will undoubtedly become someone quite extraordinary.
Oh-ho! You're right about that.
I had no idea he was going through the same thing at all the other schools, too.
We should all give him guidance and the training that he deserves. That young man is overflowing with such promise.
I have no objection. Although it means I cannot recruit him to the intelligence agency.
I am of the same opinion as Sane.
I agree.
Yeah, well, of course you would.
How about you, Sig?
I'm heading off on a search to find him now.
Hey, whoa now!
I understand your eagerness, but please calm down. Now, just to be clear, as the Sovereign Six, we will all raise the boy as a group. You all agree, yes? Now then, let's go find this young prodigy right away.
Well, looky here, Nor.
Hey, I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, I made it somehow.
Found this lying on the ground.
Oh, I must have flown off in the attack. Thanks a lot. So, suppose you're well on your way to Mithra already. And then, you saw what was happening and came back.
Sorta. I heard the news and turned around.
You're all caked in mud, and your clothes are burnt up.
It was a hectic day. I kinda got into some stuff.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. I had a pretty bad time, too. Everybody here is in the same boat. What a mess.
Man, I am worn out.
About that. I hate to do this to you, kid. Especially since you're all beat to hell, but the foreman was looking all over the place for you. He needs you to haul away some rubble and help build some temporary housing.
That's exactly why I came by, actually. Where is he?
I'll get you a map. One sec.
Having you back is a huge help. When you're here, our progress is off the charts.
I'm glad I can still be of service. Whew, man. What a crazy day. I went on a ride in a carriage. Met a demon folk. I got to fly with Lynn's amazing magic. And then I got to fly again by Lynn's magic. And some other stuff happened, but flying around all over the place is what I remember most. I'm going to need something to eat and get some rest soon. But no time for that yet. There's work to do.
I'm sure you already figured it out, but the theocracy of Mithra were the ones working behind the scenes with Doritus on waging this war.
I did. From the Minotaur incident to the Empire's weaponry, the high-purity monostones, which can only be produced in Mithra, have been a factor at every turn. I fear our future will not be peaceful.
However, there are people our nation can depend on. And most importantly, we are blessed to have a new friend.
Instructor! Thank you so much for everything you did yesterday.
You're a real hero, you know that? I know it was hard for you. But you're still here, handing out supplies.
I am. I've also been treating those who are injured as well. I see you're helping with the restoration.
Yeah.
Well, you are in luck. I'm handing these out to everybody, so please help yourself.
Can I really?
By all means.
Thanks.
I better get back to it then. So goodbye for now. See you soon.
Okay then. Take care, Lynn.
Bye. Don't work yourself too hard, Instructor.
Man, I wouldn't be where I am without so many people's help. Nice. I can move so much better now. This really is a good, sturdy sword. It's a shame it won't see very much flashy action with me holding on to it. But maybe one day, I'll finally get to be an adventurer. And we can have epic journeys like the heroes in the storybooks. The ones like Dad read to me. But for the time being, I'll put you to good use here.
North! We've cleared out enough in this area. Are you good to keep working elsewhere?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Oh.
Harry!
Oh well, I guess this is where we really belong anyway.